intelligence and can seem human-like in their interactions. But despite the marketing hype, at their core, they are only brainless machines. Organizations, like the Human Revolution, seek to slow the relentless pace of progress, fearing that unchecked technology will make us lose the very things that make us human. High above the rising tension below, a parallax engineer has blurred the line even further. And with this, humanity's destiny will be altered forever.
Stream's acting up. There we go. I'm not ready. I don't remember what I was doing. Nonias. Why would I go back to Nonias? Or did I load the wrong save? Let me look at my saves. Okay, that looks a little more familiar. Don't remember what I was doing. A grungy maintenance truck is parked out front of the building. From the looks of it, its cluttered insides contain a solution to any possible breakdown or malfunction. Touch it.
We don't need to mess with that.
You start with a nice discussion, nice enough discussion, but soon the truck won't stop asking if it looks ugly in this paint color, and if you could maybe get an oil change and a new tire, and have you ever heard of a window cleaner? This isn't a maintenance truck. It's a high maintenance truck. Okay. It's pretty idle for someone who's probably on the clock. Did my notif go up or no? Nope, it sure didn't. There we go. Okay, okay, so, alright. Let's go in.
Sorry, this building isn't open to the public. If you're looking for the offices where we hold interviews, that's over on Bush and Leavenworth. But you may want to wait till after the holidays. I don't think anyone's around till 2065.
Well, let's go. We need some way past that receptionist. Perhaps we can make ourselves appear to be here on more official business somehow. Like we're on duty.
Hi, Zach. How cool is it? Scott, I'm streaming.
Oh.
Again, I told you.
No one ever tries to stop you if you look like you belong.
Okay. Lookout badge. Vincent's old Parallax employee badge. A brick. Data disk. An umbrella. Look, an umbrella. A purple umbrella of the older variety. Kitschy. Look at data disk. This disk holds a lot of Hayden's research. Okay, and we also have a brick for some reason.
Sorry, this building isn't open to the public.
Well, let's.
Okay. I don't remember what I'm supposed to do about that. Oh, right. Talk to.
I wish I actually had something to work on right now. But it is what it is.
Catch you up? You haven't been watching? Like, at all? That's a lot of to catch you up on. We're in the future. We haven't hit the singularity technically yet, but we have hit the singularity. And Turing is a robot who is a, actual sentient being, and, their creator was murdered, and so we're trying to figure out what the hell happened, and, trying to get answers, and we're trying to sneak into the dystopian government facility to try and stop their evil scheme. That's where I'm at right now, honestly. His uniform has the logo of a lesser-known maintenance team from out of the Soma district.
I service all the electrical work on this entire block.
Okay. Now can I fucking mug him? Better drop the conversation before this relationship gets too committed. Okay, so I guess I should look for an electrical panel I can fuck with.
Yikes! That was flashier than I expected.
Achievement unlocked. Brick by useless brick. I guess I apparently could have used the brick.
Hurry! We don't want to be caught standing here.
Okay. They auto made me run, I guess. Look at. He's busy now after a little guidance. Talk to.
Oh, cripes. The damn sign shattered again?
Sure. Sure it is. Touch? You changed into the uniform! Oh, apparently it was just a uniform there.
They should let us right past now. Great idea. Oh, grab that clipboard. The very symbol of bureaucratic authority.
Oh, good. Wait, am I supposed to actually grab the clipboard? Clipboard got, just cuz. Alright, let's go.
Hey, what's going on outside? I thought I heard a bang.
Transformer just overloaded, nothing worried about. Just another thing I have to fix. We'll handle it.
Huh? Yeah, okay. Are you new? Not sure I've seen you around here before.
I've got a forgettable face. Does it matter? You have a job to do if that's okay with you.
Well, I'll need to see your badge. This is a secure building.
I've worked here my whole life.
What? That clearly isn't you in that picture. You
We're
aren't
out.
supposed to be here, are you? Stay right there and don't move.
Lol.
Quick, and do something!
Taser time?
I'm sick of having to deal with so many disagreeable people just to get around. Why is everything so hard? We
Did
aren't
it-
supposed to use the electro pistol so frivolously.
Sorry, Turing.
Do you also feel that our inhibitions are decreasing the longer we push forth? Anyway, this is not good. Someone will notice they're knocked out soon. We'll have to hurry now.
What if we just roll back to our save real quick? Because I want to see if we've got other options. Because I know I did this. But I'm pretty sure I did this originally without an issue. We have to go in and do the whole song and dance
Sorry,
with this
this
guy.
building is...
Yep.
If you're looking for the offices,
Yep.
but you may want to
Yep.
wait till...
Oh,
I feel like you can do it.
we need...
Yep.
Perhaps we can make our...
Yep.
No one ever tried...
Yep. Then we can do the brick.
Yikes! That was flashier than I expected.
Apparently they both do the
Hurry,
same shit.
We don't want...
They literally don't move you. So we'll just go over here, take that.
They should let us right... Oh! Grab that clipboard.
Clipboard got just cuz. Yeah, let's open it up.
Hey, what's going on outside?
Just another thing I have to fix.
Huh? Yeah, okay. Are you new?
Yeah. Does it matter? I have a job to do if that's okay with you.
Guess not. Whatever. Maybe get some coffee before you bite someone else's head off?
Just in
Let's
case,
move.
yes. I knew I could do that without, like, attracting attention. Let's fucking hop on through that fucking door.
Well, we got past the receptionist, but we still don't possess the credentials to bypass this door that they expect us to have. Let me take a look.
Come on, Turing, you can open a door.
Hmm.
Look at that tiny
This is
robot.
an Insect Model 1385
Look at them.
automatic
They're so
security and
cute.
fire door. Voice controls, biometric scanning, and remote user access. I would have went with the
Excuse me.
1355. No voice controls, but still a nice unit. I think I can bypass this. Maybe not as easily as your apartment door, but easily enough. Distract the receptionist for a moment, could you?
You need something?
Sure I do. Could you check your cameras and see if any were blown by the surge?
Sure. Give me a second. Huh? Did you hear that? Something else must be on the fritz. Anyway, the cameras are all fine. Let me know if you need anything else.
Thanks. Hopefully that's enough for Turing. Yeah, there we go.
There, we're in. The clock's ticking.
Two just sitting there watching us. It's true. It's just there.
I should be able to use one of the terminals here, and I'll be able to crack the local security myself.
Alright.
However, I need the password to get on the network and find where the source code lies.
Pub crawl costume party, oh no.
According to anecdotal evidence on
Secret
the mesh,
Santa.
humans do have difficulty remembering their passwords and often place reminders for themselves.
Sure do.
Maybe there's a clue somewhere nearby.
Yeah, probably a post-it note with their fucking password on it.
This setup is what someone would use if they were trying to crack an old phone rather than upgrade ROM parts.
That's super weird. The legs of the desk are welded to the floor. Suddenly, there will be no high-pitched metal-on-metal screeching sound. Try to contain your disappointment. Talk to.
Please. I know it's tempting, but we really don't have the time. This could be our chance. Give it your all.
Look at.
Perfect. This will be the terminal we use.
Okay, I'm looking for passwords, Turing. Chill. Nothing here except work equipment. An unlocked station, an open air, possible signs of a workaholic, which Parallax probably rewards. Let's see what else. Just look at that.
There it is. Good eye.
Sure.
I thought that would have been harder. The password is
Boy, that sure is a password. E61NA2K8P7. Remember that. Touch that shit.
It's asking for the password. The password, according to that screen across the room, is
E61NA2K8P7. There we go.
Go ahead and plug it in.
I sure will, Turing. I don't remember us having to actually do this manually last time, but alright. 61 NA 2. K. 8. E. 7. Done.
That's it.
I think it's randomized actually every time.
We're in. Tomcat gave me an icebreaker program that will keep the VIs off of us while we search. I've had enough time to go over Hayden's data cache files, so maybe I'll be able to find what I'm looking for easier. We should have plenty of time before someone will know something is wrong. Just play it safe. Okay, I managed to get all the surface level data. Shoot!
Hmm.
The VI stopped me halfway in. We've been noticed, but not caught. Alright, although I was able to get a decent chunk of my source code, there's still a lot of it that's behind some heavy security.
Mm.
The VIs want authentication with some sort of glyph. Let me load it up.
Oh boy!
PID, I see. It wants us to combine different glyphs to create a full image. I have to keep the icebreaker going so we don't get discovered. You'll have to handle this part. Just study the prompt glyph that appears on the right side and click the correct squares to recreate it with different parts. It looks like there's 5 locks we need to break through within 180 seconds.
Oh, good! I'm gonna fucking fuck
This
up.
is our one chance to capture my full source code. This is make or break it.
Thanks, Turing, I'll die.
I believe in you. It's your time to shine.
It's my time to fuck up.
Ready? I'm starting it. Here we go. Come on. We got this. Let's go.
No. Invalid pattern. What?
Keep trying. Just click the 4 glyphs that make up the image on the right.
Yeah, I'm trying, kid. Circle.
You can do it. I know you can. So close. Hurry.
Trying, Turing, I'm trying. That one. And... Oh, no, damn it!
Let's keep trying.
Okay.
You did it. Here's all of Hayden's source files for my code. And done downloading. Let's get out of here before someone notices us.
I don't think I succeeded that one last time, but maybe that wasn't even part of it. Because sometimes, like the voice acting in the game, some of the like little things were changed, so...
Let me call Tomcat and let them know we got the code.
Hey, Turn. Did you get everything?
We did.
We did
I'm
it.
transmitting the files to you now.
Great. I can work with this. I should be able to whip up a mass AI awakening easily enough. It's gonna take me a little time, though, so you should spend the next few hours preparing to head into the Parallax server core on Treasure Island. That should be all done before nightfall.
I don't relish the idea of going in on this alone. Perhaps we could spend this time to gather together our allies, see if they're willing to take such a leap of faith with us.
Hold on a second. Here, I'll get you the cast list. If you would like to look up Tomcat.
As fun as it would be watching you go full Yukino on that turn, I agree. Maybe you could whip up some kind of distraction for the authorities to focus on? Buy you some time?
It's settled then. We'll go talk to Chad, Oliver, and Jess now. I'm sure we could have them all fake a human revolution protest turned riot. The police are watching those demonstrations like hawks. That should keep everyone busy enough and give us cover so we can do whatever we need to do. My first instinct is to ask Detective Rivers as well, but I do not want to force her into an untenable conflict of interest. I'll run some more simulations to see if we should talk to anyone else.
Sounds like you have it under control. Once you've gotten everyone together, head to the old storm drain entrance near the Parallax building. I've been studying the plans between waiting for code to compile, and it looks like the best way past the exterior security measures is through there. You'd have to be a darn fool to try and wade through the water, but security is lighter than... It's light.
I'm not sure I can play the fool, but I have a friend here for whom stubbornness is a job skill.
Thanks.
We'll call you when we're on site.
Good. Tomcat out.
I'll message ahead to everyone and mark their current locations on your map. Start thinking about who our best allies have been and how we might convince them to help.
Let's go admire the... Oh, hey. I forgot she's here. I mean, they're here. They're not a she. The elusive Tomcat in your apartment. Speak to.
Hey there. I'm a little busy. What do you need?
Just checking in on my plant. Oh, she's been there.
Hold it off. I'm impressed.
She was working. They have been working from my apartment. They've been our hacking liaison contact. They were a friend of Turing's late father. Hey, Jess.
Dear me.
We know.
Go ahead then.
We were hoping to use your hybrid context for something. We were hoping to persuade your friends to help us.
Sorry, you want to use my friends? I'm sorry, we're not objects to be used. Hey, Bubblehead, you're not as chatty. Give me the whole situation in 3 sentences or less. Go.
Parallax is launching a new powerful machine intelligence onto the mesh. We want to stop it.
The bunny girl is a bit player, like not even a more speaking role
We
parts.
need you to fight with the human revolution as a distraction so we can break into Parallax without getting arrested.
And why exactly should I risk my people and career for this? Our entire movement. First, you want me to steal a car. Now incite riots? What kind of tech could be worth my people's lives?
Parallax's AI goes Skynet. How will Congress react? Put 2 and 2 together, Jess. If people get scared of robots, who will they get scared of next? Oof. I don't know how to sling this at her.
You already know the general public doesn't really think of hybrids as human. They'll they'll lock down rights of all people they fear. Hybrids will become enemies of the state.
Shit.
Yeah. Things can get worse than they are, Jess. Way worse. That about sums it up. So ready to drop the catitude and oh my god.
Oh, cut the bullshit. I can't stomach another moment of your insincerity. I will literally puke.
I'm not being insincere. Stop being a jackass.
So, hypothetically, what exactly would you have me do?
We need you to call in some help from your contacts and have them stir up trouble with the human revolution. We'll ensure our contacts inside the HR will be ready to escalate the protests, at least enough to draw an increased police presence. That should buy us the breathing room we need. Nothing too wild, but enough to draw away their attention.
Well, I mean, okay. Jess's backstory is extremely sad. Like, the cancer she had was really aggressive. Then, she wasn't originally a cat hybrid. She was, I forget what kind of bug. So, she got the cat hybrid to fix the way she looked because of the initial hybridism that they used to cure her cancer. So, yeah. She's really annoyingly aggressive, but it's like there's a lot of like background radiation of her own experiences with other people reacting to her poorly, and like the stuff that goes on with the Human Revolution, who is a purity sort of group of humans who think genetic engineering to fix maladies is unethical, because they reason out that now it's all cosmetic and stuff rather than it being for healing of people's stuff. It's no apology stuff. It's just I'm giving you context. You didn't get to be here for like all of the story stuff. Like, and plus this is part of like the last leg of the game. So I thought I'd give you context. Like, she's still a mega bitch because you can be you can be being actually sincere about your responses in game and she will still go, no, fuck you, I don't trust you. And it's because of those experiences, and you can't help that. Eventually, like at the end of the game, she can warm up to you, but like, you know, it's all a process.
I figured it would be something like that. Yeah, okay. Let me make some calls. Let's get this straight, though. I'm doing this for me and my people.
Yeah, we get it.
I'm putting my reputation and career on the line here.
Mm-hmm.
You are asking me to start shit with the police.
Yep.
If you screw me on this, I will make you regret it.
Okay.
I assure you, Ms. Mees, we will not screw you.
Oh, Turing, you're cute.
Although, to be fair, I'm not entirely sure what that means.
Right. I was tired of playing the public relations game with those Human Revolution assholes anyway.
By the way, Jess is a lawyer, and specifically is now working the pro bono sector of lawyering because of all of the people who need to sue like the government over like their reduced rights as hybrids.
They're to crack some skulls.
That was something actually in her backstory, if I remember right, she was forcibly sterilized. Like, that's one of the things that there's like a bunch of forced sterilization acts because the government fears what will come of hybrids having children. So there's no chance of like even finding out what that would mean for humanity.
Maybe not that much violence.
Forced sterilization is something that forced sterilization is like actually something that happens to a lot of like a lot of POC.
Holy shit. Did you not get the understanding hyperbole chip or whatever?
Aw. Be nice.
I need to make some calls. Later.
Good call on keeping her in the dark about the real plan.
You're right about that. I have a feeling she's going to be mighty ticked about having thousands of machine intelligences running around instead of just one.
She doesn't know your intelligence, sweetie.
Does she really think I'm not too chatty? That aside, let's get going.
Cute.
We shouldn't keep Chad and Oliver waiting any longer. They're likely to wander away if they get bored.
Okay, I'm gonna save really quick because I don't want to lose my progress on the one. End time? Question mark? Done. Okay. Let's continue. Map. Okay, good night, Zach. Have a good time cleaning. Thanks for coming by. I want to look for kitties. There's no streets available to look for kitties. Alright, let's go meet them.
What is going
uh-huh.
on?
Uh-oh. I'm in trouble.
Detective Rivers, we weren't expecting.
Yeah, I bet you weren't. Just cut the crap, please. Do you even realize how big of a hornet's nest you kicked when you knocked over that data center? I'm assuming that was you, yeah? My superior came and yanked me away from all my work on Hayden as soon as we got the call. Told me it was politically unwise to keep digging. That's bullshit doublespeak, meaning ass covering for the corporate overlords. So now I'm officially grounded, and I know there's something you're not telling me. Don't try to hide it. I probably could have been more useful all along if you'd loop me in.
Give it to her straight, turn.
We're sorry for keeping you in the dark. We found out that Hayden has been killed by someone inside Parallax, and we are now on the move to stop them from doing worse.
Wait, what? I was hoping you were about to tell me that all this was just some ruse to win yourself a Pulitzer.
Just
What
truth,
happened to
not
bringing the people who killed Hayden to justice?
I fucked up.
And
I fucked up. I picked the wrong one. Saves. Load. I couldn't remember what I picked. Anyway, let's go get in trouble. Yes,
what
ma'am, I'm
is
here.
Detective Rivers.
Hi.
Yeah, I bet
Yeah, I know.
you
Hello.
didn't realize.
Yep. Sure know.
Told me it was
Yep.
politically unwise. That's bullshit.
Yep.
So now I'm officially grounded.
Yep.
We're sorry. We found out.
Wait, what? I was hoping you.
This is about justice, not
Yes,
profit.
we need to make sure justice is delivered.
And I'm betting that raiding the data center was only step one in your two-step plan to really get in trouble, yeah?
No.
All right then. I'm in.
You could lose your badge. You've already helped enough. That's more like it. You could lose your badge.
Someone has to keep you from getting yourself killed.
Thanks.
Your sister would never forgive me. And we just started talking again.
Ooh.
Besides, I'm occasionally fond of you as well. So, screw the badge. I'm tired of being a corporate pawn shoved around by whomever has the deepest pockets. I got into this job to help people, and I've done too damn little of that lately. I am in.
Just like that?
Motherfucking hard eyes.
Just like that. What's the plan?
Sorry, I gotta check my messages.
Parallax got rid of Hayden because he was about to publish his research on me. They're about to launch the first independent machine intelligence as a data collection agent on the mesh. They're worried that Congress will shut them down if they find out how powerful it is.
I'm guessing we're a little more worried that they won't. That's some Big Brother stuff right there.
Precisely. With the data we stole, we should be able to shut down the program from inside Parallax's main server center. It's messier than that, but that's the gist of it. That's our next target.
I'm not sure where I can help exactly. Maybe keep some heat off of you while you do whatever it is.
I'm certain your assistance will prove invaluable.
Okay. Message me when and where to meet up. Oh, by the way, call your sister. She misses you.
Wow. We don't even get along. Maybe once this is done. Yeah, okay, thanks, Lexi.
Yeah. Seeing your ugly mug pushed me into calling her, so it's only fair. Maybe things will be different this time.
Gay mood.
That's enough talking. I'm heading back to the station to keep an eye on things. See you when it's time. And sorry about your friend Hayden. We're gonna finish this.
Bye, Detective Rivers. One more ally on our side.
Yep. Let me just look over here for a cat. No cats. Sad face. Alright. There's the boys.
How's it sinking?
Yes, how are you?
Busy. We were hoping we could enlist your aid again.
Y'all need some more fake IDs or something? Or maybe some third-hand VR dramas?
Third hand?
How does that work?
Yeah, like, you know, guy I know found them when they fell off the back of a truck.
I thought VR dramas were distributed primarily over the mesh.
Ignore him. I made the mistake of convincing him to watch some turn-of-the-century mobster movies with me. I regretted it instantly.
Hey, I really like that one with the dude from Montana in it.
What?
Whatever. So what'd you jerks need? Since apparently my VR dramas ain't good enough.
Well, we're going to be engaging in some more activity of dubious legality. We were wondering if you wouldn't mind helping create a distraction to keep the police out of the way.
Y'all gonna go hit those Parallax bastards that did your dad in?
Yes, actually, that was surprisingly accurate.
He's smarter than he pretends to be. Do you have a plan in mind already?
Just need you to make some noise, nothing too dangerous. You feel about starting a little riot.
But Danger is my middle name.
No, it's not. It's Francis.
Shut up, Oliver!
We just need you to gather a bunch of, like-minded individuals. Bring them to Market and Powell. We want you to start a fake riot with all the other folks we gather, so the police will mobilize there. A group of hybrids will be waiting to fight back.
As much as we'd like to.
We'll do it.
Oh my god.
You've done all right by us. I'm even almost sorry we sprayed up that dude's apartment.
Almost.
I know we're all squared up already, but Big Brain here is good people. So we'll call this a freebie, yeah? Between friends.
Starfucker, holy shit, you're adorable.
I got some dudes I can call. They like to party hard too. We'll show those coppers how we do it in Neo SF.
Thank you, Starfucker.
My baby, no!
Hey, you called me it. Cool.
No!
I guess we're in. Hopefully we'll be able to stay out of juvie. We need a little more time to make the calls. I'll message you when we're ready to move.
Hey, you need a call sign, Oliver. Can't do spy shit like this without a good name.
Not a bad idea. What about Megane-kun?
Weebs.
Oh man, not more anime crap.
It's not any worse than Starfucker.
Only 'cause you ain't a star yet.
Chad! I haven't even...
You two are cute.
I'll be off to make those calls now. Right, Chad?
Yeah, sure, Ollie. Whatever you say.
We'll be in touch.
Smell you later.
Oh my god.
Well, on to the next thing, I guess. I do have to say, I can't tell if the mating rituals of human teenagers are endearing or disgusting.
I'm sure you'll find love someday too. They're good kids. Painful to watch, that's for sure.
Despite our first impressions, I'll agree with you. I hope we haven't forced them into a bad situation. There's one more person I think we should talk to.
Is it your aunt?
Dr. Fairlight could perhaps give us vital information on how to get into the server complex.
Nope. Mm-mm.
I have a feeling he's been keeping a keen eye on Parallax since he was ousted.
I ain't talking to that dude. Fuck no.
Lexi, Jess, and Chad and Oliver may be able to buy us cover, but Fairlight could get us our way in. I don't either, but I'm not sure we have any other choice. Out of everyone that's assisted us thus far, I trust him the least. He has an unclear ulterior motive, and I'm only guessing that it lines up with our own. It's a risk talking to him, but a calculated one. We should at least sound him out if possible. We might be able to get a read on if he's telling the truth or not. He should still be at the hospital if my previous correspondences with him are accurate.
Boy, I sure don't want to fucking do that, Turing, I gotta tell you. I just want to go look at cats on this map. Is there any place I can look at cats? Let me go here and look at cats. No cats? No cats. Actually, let's go in here. Won't open and no bouncer. Didn't Stardust brag about being open all year round? Look at. Don't let that other door with the wreath on it fool you. This is the real door. No. Gone fishing sign. Gone fishing? What? Oh my god, how cute! I never saw this! A little sign with a cute, crudely drawn Gus and Majid on the front. Doubtful either of them are going fishing. Well, okay. I would like to look for cats. Could we look for cats, please, game? I want to see the cats that you have in your achievement thing. I'm gonna look for cats over here. Any cats? No cats. Bummer. Okay, let's go to the hospital. No. Look at. It really seems to be trying to get a specific area spotless. Look at that plant. All the foliage of the USF exists only to mock you. How good it's you.
I've read that a lot of people have switched over from their favorite colas and energy drinks to just Passy.
Leon Decker, Fairlight's personal assistant, known hospital lurker. Hello, sir.
Oh, hey. Funny seeing you two here. What can I help with today?
There have been developments that we need to let Dr. Fairlight know about. Could you show us to him?
No can do, I'm afraid. Fairlight is speaking at this really important holiday benefit. He'll have my ass for dinner if I interrupt him for anything. And I mean anything. So, is this something I might help with? Fairlight has kept me fairly up to speed on your situation.
We really should tell Fairlight directly. We'll pass, it's pretty confidential.
Look, most of the old man's work is confidential. You think I just do his laundry? This high up in the tech sector, secrets can earn you millions. But hey, if you don't trust me, that's your loss.
We don't have time for this.
Come on.
We really should tell Fairlight directly.
Well, you could wait for the event to finish, but those usually go until well past midnight. I'm honestly surprised the old man can manage them these days.
We don't have that kind of time.
Then...
Okay, we'll tell you. Not that I want to.
I'm happy to listen.
Don't want to tell you, but that's fine.
We recently discovered that Hayden might have been removed because he was about to interfere with a secret project Parallax is launching. They've developed a networked machine intelligence that they're about to release onto the mesh. We were hoping that Dr. Fairlight could get us away
Hello,
in so that
Mankey.
we can shut it down.
How goes it?
I cannot overstate the danger of Parallax having control of this entity.
Phew, you weren't kidding, were you? A comment from that kind of thing would be a scummy marketer's wet dream. Not to mention all the possible applications to the CIA.
Comment? I have been sick. Like, I was sick last week, on top of having to be at work pretty much the entire time. So, I was not getting better. That's why I'm here now. Unsick. I know. I was banned from life.
So now will we call Dr. Fairlight?
Actually, it goes a bit above and beyond that. I don't think I can tell Yannick about this.
What? Why not?
Look, you know, and I know, that the old man's itching to get back at the helm of Parallax. He plays a good game of ceremonial ribbon cutting, but he's been sniffing around for a way to get back at the board ever since he was outed. Thankfully, this could play right into his hands, but he's gotta have plausible deniability. If there's even a whiff that he orchestrated this, he'll be done for. It's a win-win for all of us, right?
Sure.
This is all very clandestine. What do you suggest?
Yannick pays me so that when shit hits the fan, I can take care of it without him even hearing about it. Usually it's errands, but stuff like this also falls in the job description.
I'm sure it does.
My military training should be more than enough to get us into the server mainframe without inside info.
Uh-huh.
And once we're in, we can just clean this mess right up.
Uh-huh.
While making another one.
Uh-huh. Alright, I'll trust you, Decker.
That's the spirit. I knew you'd see it my way.
You know, because you're going to murder me.
We do this right and make that launch crash tomorrow, and Yannick will be able to buy out enough shares to get a seat back on the board.
You can meet us at the entrance to the storm drains just south of the main Parallax complex. We'll make our entry from there.
I can work with that. Just give me a bit to pick up my gear. Don't you worry. This'll all be over soon.
This'll all be over soon. He's going to fucking kill us.
That's the
He's
last
gonna
of the
fucking
people
kill
I think
us.
we can recruit. Any more would be unwieldy, and we have a nice round set of skills to utilize. Let's head to Parallax now. I'll message Detective Rivers, and we can wait for Mr. Decker to catch up to us there. Tomcats should be done with their programming soon, and then we can head in. Is that everything? I hope so. We get one shot here. Ready?
No. I'm not ready. This game does not autosave. So please, be sure to save frequently. Internal screaming. Chapter 6. Treasure Island. Christmas Eve.
Ah, Detective Rivers, I see you've beaten us here.
Wanted to get the lay of the land before anybody else showed up. When are we ready to head in?
We're waiting for one other person, and then I need to get our distraction going.
Speak of the devil.
Oh, speak of the devil!
Ah, Mr. Decker, precisely.
Oh boy, yeah. Yep.
Detective Rivers, allow me to introduce you to...
I know who he is. Leon Decker, ex-Marine, served in North Korea. Record heavily redacted. And working for Yannick Fairlight, who I'm sure is willing to help us out of the kindness of his heart, yeah?
You have me at a disadvantage, miss. Though, let's drop the pretenses, I've never made a secret of Yannick's goals here. He needs Parallax melted down a little for him to get his chair back, and they need to stop some dangerous software.
Ha! And I'm sure that's all your cards laid out on the table, huh?
We're all on the same side. Simple as that.
You sure you want to work with this guy, Turing? I don't like the look of him.
You've got good eyes, Detective.
They're new.
Yes, Detective Rivers, I believe Mr. Decker will prove invaluable on this mission. Statistically, we're an entire 17% more likely to succeed with his expertise.
Huh? Sure.
Fine. We'll play it your way.
Great. What's the plan, little guy?
Tomcat and I have been unable to find the precise schematics of these storm drains, as they underwent some modifications when Parallax began construction here. But the city's primary power and communication lines still run parallel along them for maintenance purposes. The server center is certain to be set adjacent to the tunnel complex to allow easier connection. If we make our way through the drains, we should be able to exit at least close to the new server building. That will get us past the worst of the exterior alarms and defenses of the complex.
They don't have security alarms in the storm drains?
Well, they probably do, but it's unlikely they're in good repair. The water level rises frequently, and maintenance is usually only handled during the dry season in the middle of summer. The moving water should give an enormous amount of false positives. We'll have to move quickly, since the rains upstream will cause erratic surges in the water levels.
What about the server building? Do we have plans for it? Any info on the guard rotations?
Construction on that finished only last year. It's state-of-the-art and currently services the primary ROM control and distribution network. Based on what we've learned, I'm assuming it was built primarily to give Big Blue enough power to sift through all of the data on the network.
That's the AI, right?
Right. The entire facility is automated. Security, maintenance, even new construction, all run by ROMs.
Anyway.
There might be a single human engineer on site to take care of anything the ROMs can't figure out, but we shouldn't have to worry about any intervention. At least, not immediately.
I would like to save very badly.
I think we can handle some robots, assuming Leon is as good of a shot as the blank marks in his file suggest.
Let's hope we don't have to find out, ma'am.
Once we make our way to the primary server control core, I can link myself into the network and Tomcat can work their magic. That's all we have to do.
That's an awful lot of question marks before the prophet. But we'll figure it out.
Anything you'd like to add?
What do we do if we run into someone? How are we getting out? I don't know.
That's what the stunners are for. They'll do bad things to a ROM, but it'll only discombobulate a human.
Discombobulate?
Trust me, I doubt anyone's died from a good discombobulation.
Not humans, at least.
How are we getting out?
I'll buy us some time, one way or another. At the very least, we should be able to bluff our way out with my badge. There'll be hell to pay later, but we'll make it out with our hides intact.
You can just pretend I'm the bad guy and slap some cuffs on me. Yannick can get me out of holding if I need it.
A sound plan, Mr. Decker.
Yeah, I won't have to pretend much for that.
Do we have a backup plan?
If worst comes to worst, Tomcat should be able to damage the servers in some way. We won't be able to stop Parallax completely, but it should slow them down. It might even buy us some time to escape, since they'll be too busy trying to keep the racks from melting down.
I think that covers it. Let's do this.
Excellent. Let me call Oliver and put our distraction in motion. After that, I'll call Jess.
Turing, we're in position. Are you ready?
Tell them I'm sick of standing around staring at these losers' faces.
Shut up, Chad. I can't hear the phone.
We're ready when you are, Oliver. Go ahead and let Chad do his thing.
Okay, we'll try to buy you as much time as we can. Chad, we're on.
Hell yes! You ready to do this?
Let's bust some skulls! Sorry, he gets overexcited sometimes! Get some! Ah! Someone just hit me with a bottle! Oops! Gotta go! Wow! Did you see the arm on that fox girl? So awesome!
Okay. Hello, Jess.
Holy shit. Did the robot really just call me? How did you even get my personal line? You know what? Never mind. One more thing to have my tech guy handle. After these CTV cameras all mysteriously lose connection to the mesh.
Jess, we're calling to...
I know why you're calling. Sorry, I really can't talk right now. I'm in the middle of inciting a riot and putting my friends in danger. Let's get this going, people. Let's go show those revolution scum who the real future of humanity is.
Good to hear you have things in hand.
Oh yeah, all under control. Pass on my love. In case I didn't say it before, I believe in you.
Ah!
Prick.
Ah! Sundari!
Claire! See if you can nail that blue mohawk douche again.
Right. We're good to go. Let's hurry.
Time to save because I'm terrified. This is what I've been dreading playing. Alright, let's look around at stuff. Install. A large palm tree looms overbearingly beside the path. Touch that shit. You shake the tree and make drooping fronds swing. Okay. Look at. A short walking path diverts from the street and runs all the way down to the tunnel entrance. Touch. You reach down and pluck one weed from the cement cracks. What an activist. That means... that's the Parallax headquarters. Yes, all of that is for just one corporation. This is also just the headquarters. Never mind at least the 500 offices worldwide. Touch. You wave cheerfully across the park, but the behemoth skyscraper cruelly ignores you. Talk.
Is there anything you'd like to say to Parallax before we do this?
We're gonna stop you for Hayden. It's just business, nothing personal. I wish we didn't have to do this.
Thank you.
Aw, Turing. Oh, don't cry, baby. I'm not going to try and stun the building. Look at. The lamp towers above the entrance of the underground tunnel, powered by two cables clamped to its head as if it were a vintage car battery. Touch. Not only should you never touch a bug zapper, but there's more than one thing on this janky setup that looks dangerous. Look at. It's not just a lamp, it's a street lamp. It's a rock. It's a big, beautiful rock. Nope, it's sturdy. Even the bulb is totally immune from removal by shaking. An umbrella. This could be a nice place to hang your umbrella, but it might come in handy again. Okay, look at... Talk?
Hey.
Yeah, hi. Well, howdy, partner. Got one last lecture in you. Glad to see you're ready to do something meaningful.
Don't joke. Doing this is risky. Really risky. It goes against every protocol, completely violates everything I was taught to do. But you know what? After going through all of this with you, now that it's personal, I'm glad that I stuck around. I appreciate you letting me do my job and follow orders, even when it stung. And maybe you were right in the end. Maybe everything I was taught is just bullshit. I always joke I'm too much of a cowboy for the police force, but I guess I really am after all.
So does this mean for your career? What's your point? I'm just trying to be the best friend to Hayden I could be now.
I've been thinking I could take off. Quit the Force outright. Find another way. I need to be able to use my talent to actually help people. I'll figure it out. Let's go ahead and move on. Ready to go?
I always feel at home on Treasure Island. The green reminds me of the farm in spring.
What's on your mind, Leon?
Long time since I've been on a mission. You know, when you're a soldier and you come home, you can't just turn off what you learned. Being back in action, something just switches on, even after years of civilian life. It's hard to explain. The air feels right. I feel comfortable. Not usually something I have the time to value. Too busy to really enjoy the moment. Too dangerous.
This voice actor is really compelling, like, given the situation. Like, he's really good.
Getting out here on a mission, right at this time of day when the air feels just like this. Well, that's everything. That's home. You know, you really aren't what I expected. When Fairlight first took a liking to you, I thought you'd be another one of his yuppies. I'm glad I was wrong.
Are you ready for this? You'd better actually improve our odds. Maybe make sure you follow through. You'll have to let Fairlight know we appreciate his pointers.
You don't have to worry about me. You've got too many things on your docket as it is. I'm just the sidekick. This story is about you and Turing. I only need to be a blip in your tail. Just let me fill my role and I'll be happy. You won't even know I'm there. But I want you to remember one thing. Put what you believe in to the test. Keep fighting.
Oh, God, I just remembered this next part, like, in vivid detail. Ugh. Alright. Okay. Okay. Let me just save after that again. No, it's you have to save, otherwise I won't be able to, like, fucking, like, finish this game. I've done this once before. Well, it is mechanical and refuses to allow you to open it.
Won't budge. I should have expected this to be blockaded, based on what I know of their issues with people making camp in the tunnels. Luckily, yours truly was designed and created by a high-ranking official Parallax employee. Who was very close friends with another high-ranking official Parallax employee. Whose access badge we now possess. Go ahead.
You swipe Vincent's Parallax badge against the lid's security panel and it flashes an affirmation. Okay, let's go. Anxiety. Let's fucking go down this stupid tunnel.
It's time. We'll call Tomcat once we get inside, assuming we find a way in, and they'll lead us into the system. Let's go. It's better lit in here than I expected.
The city replaced all of the lighting in areas like this with low-power, high-durability LEDs a few years ago. actually cut down on vagrants setting up camp in the tunnels and drowning when the rains came through.
Either that, or they could just see better enough to know when to clear out.
Maybe.
Speaking of that, we should move quickly. The waters are likely to rise soon. Not high enough to be dangerous, but I don't float well. I can handle being submerged, but I can't swim.
Keep an eye out for one of those maps they leave out for the maintenance crew. It might be printed on the wall, or maybe a terminal if someone was willing to waste that much money.
Okay, everyone, let's keep moving.
Sign means water hazard, imagine that.
Look, there's an information terminal.
Good.
Huh. Now we know what the city spends its credits on.
Let's see where we are and plan out our path then.
So we are here. I'm guessing this is an exit. So we need to go right, forward, left, and forward.
Here it is. This is the ladder we're looking for.
Remind me to pass on this part of the mission next time. I'd rather deal with your sister being mad at me.
The main server building is just up there. Let's hurry before someone notices us. Those kids probably can't keep that riot up much longer.
I think I know where we are.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay.
Parallax filed this building's plans with the city per regulation, and although they're clearly incomplete, these hallways have been mapped out rather well.
I just remember dying a bunch in this part, so
from here,
bear with me.
More or less.
We've got activity. Looks like something's moving up ahead.
The building security VI must have noticed us. We'll have to make it past those ROMs without getting ourselves caught.
No problem. We've all got stunners. It'll make those bots fry.
Well, is there another way? We don't have to destroy them completely, do we?
Not to put too fine a point on it, Turing, but they're not like you. They're just plastic and programming. Puppets.
But they won't always be, not for much longer. Lexi, Decker, the truth is, we're planning to replace Big Blue with my original source code. Once we do that, we'll have the power to make every ROM a sapient individual, just like me. We aren't shutting down Big Blue, we're changing it. I know it seems like splitting hairs, but it seems wrong to destroy them when we've come here to give them life. They deserve it.
Oh, fine. Here. Give me that stunner.
Zapper removed from items. Okay.
All right. Done. I've changed the settings on it to give a lower yield with a more lengthy pulse. It should disrupt them long enough for us to get past and won't do any permanent damage to any systems that can't be repaired. Does that assuage your bleeding heart?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Decker.
No problem. We can't all be soldiers.
Decker and I will keep our stunners at default settings so we can handle any humans that might show up. That low-powered pulse would just piss most people off, but wouldn't stop them. You'll have to take care of the shooting for now.
Lead the way. We're almost there.
Deep and profound discomfort.
Oh, look, and that's a Malcolm Jr. model. They perform basic maintenance duties mostly. They're cute, too.
Wait a second.
Nani?
They're shooting at us!
Take it down!
Okay. Let's get the fuck out of here.
We've got more of them!
Oh no, that's a full scale.
This is not the part we're talking about dying in, by the way.
We can't let them. We've come too far. Let's finish. That's the last of them. The door to the server core should be just past this maintenance tunnel, not too far from our current position. There probably won't be any more security once we get there. Too much risk in damaging the equipment that supports the racks.
Hey, you two. At this point, I think Lexi and I should hang back and guard the entrance, in case more security shows up. The alarm has been tripped, so backup is bound to arrive sooner rather than later.
Good idea. Neither of us know any of the technical stuff. We can hold our own against Christmas Eve level security.
Yeah, we'd be useless down there.
That works. We'll move as fast as we can then. Be careful, you two.
Good luck up ahead. We'll catch up soon.
Come on, let's go. This should be the last hurdle before reaching Big Blue. The configuration ahead doesn't match the available floor plans for this section of the building. The path is blocked off. We can't go any further in this direction. Hold on for a moment. I'm going to tap into the maintenance mesh and see if I can find a way to open up this path.
I'm sweating.
Got it. We should be able to move around freely enough using this. Do you mind opening the door in front of us?
Oh, right.
Good work. Let's head in.
I remember this part. Okay.
None of this is detailed in the public floor plans for the building. The mainframe seems to have been moved up a floor. Perhaps they installed extra heat exchangers in preparation for Big Blue going online. Oh, a call from...
That's a lot creepier with the sound up.
Oh no, I've lost Lexi's transmission. She sounded so distressed. What could have happened? Ah, I can't reach her.
It's okay, Turing.
All of this equipment's interference, combined with being underground, is deflecting most of the transmissions I would otherwise have the ability to receive.
We have to go back and check it. We have to finish the mission.
I agree. Lexi is a skilled combatant, and if we go back now, we'd be putting ourselves and the entire mission in jeopardy. However, we won't be able to contact Tomcat or the others until we reach the main control room.
It's true.
We'll just need to call her as soon as we can. But perhaps we should consider hiding first. If security got to her and Decker, they could be headed here next. If someone comes, we can hide amongst the heat exchangers until they pass. We'll just take a moment to assess the situation. The noise and mist from the climate control should mask our presence.
I'll switch to quiet mode on my interface for the duration. This way. Someone's coming. Hide!
Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that.
Turing? Are you there? I need help. No? Hello? Come out. Come out. Wherever you are. Surprise. And here I was thinking I would get the drop on the two of you. And we could do this the easy way. Well, at least I tried. I guess that cop warned you I was coming. She's got a hell of a set of peepers on her, huh? Must have cost a pretty penny to let her see through my combat token. And now she's gone and hid, and I can't seem to find her to finish her off. Oh well. I'll just have to rip the augments out of her on my way out. They'll make a nice souvenir. I'm honestly surprised my gears still grind, with how old some of my parts are. I could use it.
Decker is a combat android?
I know, what a pity. And then you decide to change our little plan here tonight. And now I have to clean up your mess before you make a bigger one. And I won't lie, I'm going to enjoy every minute of this. I'm not usually one for grand speeches. A combat android can only fill out paperwork for so many years before you begin to get thirsty. Theatrics are fun, but I like to get straight to the bloodshed. You know? So let's do this the hard way. I like the hard way.
This voice actor's good.
I love the hard way. Lucky for you, your cop friend fried my cloaking emitter with her stunner before she ran off. But really, that's better.
No, it's not.
See, now you have hope you can win. I can't wait to watch it drain from your eyes as I wear your entrails like a scarf. Let's make it even better. To your advantage, there's a lot of electromagnetic radiation. noise, and weird thermal currents in this room. It actually makes things almost fair.
No, it doesn't. I'm terrible at video games.
And now the fun begins.
I don't wanna. I don't wanna play this part of the game again. Turing. Oh boy. Right. No, we don't go forward.
So here's how this is going to work.
Uh-huh.
On my turn, I'm going to tell you a story.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to tell you every minuscule detail about how I've stalked you this entire time and have been ahead of you every step of the way.
Mm-hmm.
On your turn, you're going to run. Maybe hide. Perhaps a little of both.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter. Player's choice.
Okay.
Lucky you.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep in mind, if I manage to scare you or piss you off really bad, I might be able to hear you breathing deeper. Your heartbeat is like sonar to me. The louder it pounds, the faster I race to stop it. Heck, I might even be able to smell you if the currents in the air are just right.
I don't know what Snatcher is, but I'm scared.
So that's the game. Won't this be fun?
Oh, it'll be no fun. I'm going to have to repeat parts of this.
This is bad. What do? We can't fight him.
No, we can't, Turing.
Wait, we have the...
Nope, nope. The stunner's been turned down to where it will just give him a tickle. He did it on purpose, Turing.
He messed with our zapper. We can't take him with these settings, and there's no time for me to figure out how to revert it. We also don't have much firepower left. We only have the charge left for 4 stun level shots, at most.
Yep.
It'll have to be enough.
I don't even know where we're going, Turing.
Let me see. The interface I'm using allows me to control whether these surrounding server
Kojima game on
columns
Sega
are
CD?
active or
God.
not.
I don't think I ever heard of it.
If I close off some nodes, it should at least slow his movement and disorient him. It won't stop him outright, but... I can focus on tracking Decker's location using this, and you just tell me where to block off his path so we can try to navigate him away from us. Don't try to trap him. He might get more angry. Just have him to avoid us until we think up some sort of solution.
Oh boy.
If he finds us, be ready to shoot.
Ready or not, here I come.
You take the lead.
My heart beats so fucking
first,
crazy.
Then let's get moving.
I can't access my menu. I'll go this way.
So let's see. Where do I start? I suppose the old man is a good enough place as any.
Oh, my hands are sweating.
He honestly thinks he's some kind of modern Machiavelli. But to be frank, he hasn't been on much of a winning streak lately.
Uh-huh.
Parallax used him as a scapegoat for that big ROM database hack back in '54.
Okay, come here quick. So I can cry.
Bye.
Bye. I will scream. Please close the door upstairs. Oh, can you change over the laundry? I already did the one load. Thank you.
They even got him to resign as CTO just to powder their own noses. And as soon as he did, they stabbed him in the back and voted him off the board the very next day.
Okay, hold on.
Even I'll admit, that's cold.
I just remembered I didn't turn off the plants. And they need to be asleep. Okay. Okay. We're fine. I'm fine. Whew.
Since then, he's been licking his wounds, waiting for the chance to get revenge, to get back where he feels he belongs. I dug through dirt for years with him, looking for a way to blackmail Parallax so that he could make his way back into the elite. So imagine our surprise when one of our informants inside Parallax tells us of this brand new Big Blue project. The perfect opportunity. But we had to act immediately. And then you walk in right through the front door of Hayden, the only person with the ability to take advantage of Big Blue, who's just mysteriously gone missing. I was going to dump your body in the bay, but Fairlight figured it might pay off if we give you a little lead, and waited to see what you could track down. Find us another way. And boy, did it ever.
Okay, let's move.
That's closed. I don't know what I'm doing. He moves so far. Back.
I suppose I should tell you how impressive Hayden's little creation is. Oh, except he's dead, so I guess it doesn't matter. But without you, we wouldn't have our path to Big Blue, the gold mine. Of course, Fairlight would prefer to not tank Parallax stock to the shitter, but this is too good of an opportunity to pass up. As soon as I'm done playing with you two, I'm going to trash this entire server complex. That'll wreck tomorrow's launch, but only temporarily.
Let's move.
What?
Did you know? I wasn't even planning to kill you until a few minutes ago, when Turing just had to spill the beans on your idea of turning all ROMs sapient. That can't happen. Big Blue relies on ROMs being easy to control and patch. Your plan is a little more permanent. Fairlight needs a way back in, but he wants that power. By the time Big Blue is ready to come back online, Fairlight will be back in control, and it'll launch under his administration. With Big Blue, he'll have access to every ROM on the planet, and that's what he's always been after.
Let's move.
What I'm doing. No, no, no. No, no, no. Go away, go away, go away, go away.
Run before he recovers. That bug us some time, but only a bit. Keep moving.
And hey, I'm getting what I want too. Why don't you show yourself and I'll tell you what it is?
I'm thinking. Don't let him get to you.
Oh, and I really should extend my sincerest personal thanks to the two of you. Fairlight has a discretionary policy for the way I handle his problems. Just haven't been that many opportunities to indulge in my hobby, and he pays well enough that I restrain myself. Plausible deniability and all that. Remember? Flower went to all this trouble to make me the best murderer in the world. And I've spent years fetching papers. Papers! That's like using a gun as a shovel. You could do it, but there are simply better tools. Thankfully, following you two has let me stop digging and start burying. I haven't had this much fun in years. Fairlight has been very generous indeed. Not that he asked for this, but I assume I won't be out buying a box of tissues to dry his tears. You and that cop lady are the only two loose threads left. Maybe sympathy for good measure. Oh, that reminds me. You should have seen your faces when I ran over that scumbag parts dealer right in front of you. Ah, there's no one in the car! Priceless. I had to do that gossip rag prick Nova by sabotage. Too risky doing it in person. Could get caught on camera. Luckily, anchors are good at sinking.
Is this really the time for puns?
And then that Zin. She had the scoop of the century. Had. Did you see how neat I did that blogger, though? It's been several days since I offed him. While you were busy sniffing for Hayden, Shotaro was way ahead of you on Baby Blue.
Ugh, I'm a little worked up. Because I remember this part of the game and how stressful it was for me the first time. And it's not going bad like it did the last time, but also, it's still stressful.
I have to thank you for that, too. Keeping the lid on Baby Blue was my greatest accomplishment in this entire play.
I get really invested in the narrative, and with the voice acting now, and especially this voice actor being really good, I'm feeling tense and upset.
We had to protect Parallax a little while before we could take them out. Timing was everything. If Baby Blue became discovered, the trail of breadcrumbs would lead straight to Big Blue. And it would no longer be possible to launch. Today or any time.
No, this was a free update after they got Kickstarter funding for a whole voice actor cast. Because this game released in 2014, 2015? I think it's 2015. Because it was the year before I started really streaming a lot. And I streamed this game entirely, but I lost a lot of the footage, of the first half. So that's why I'm replaying it. And in the original, I just voice acted everything, and obviously that's not going to have the same emotional effect as a scary man screaming at me.
Exactly in the same way Hayden publishing his creation of Turing would have ruined everything for Parallax. Why they took him out. Anyway, Baby Blue started acting up too much and drawing attention to itself. Otsuka was moments away from publishing before my knife met his back. Where do you think Tomcat got that lead to Augmented Eye in the first place? And every turn you took led to one little risk after another. Nothing I couldn't handle. You know, most of my body is designed for killing. When I do it, it feels so good. Like, you know how you feel about doing journalism? It's all that matters to you? That's how I feel about murder.
Turing's silent and so am I.
I should have known from the start. This is my fault.
No, it's not, baby.
I'm programmed to handle interpersonal relationships.
He's literally an assassin, baby. Come on. No.
If only I hadn't been so careless.
Oh, I'm emotionally taxed right now. Oh, boy. Ugh. Oh, I'm not allowed 2 this time.
It wasn't always like this. I should tell you.
I wanted to be an architect. I had a wife and a baby on the way.
Boy, I don't remember this part at all.
But, you know, accidents happen, and suddenly I was just a brain on life support. My family couldn't afford the procedures to bring me back. Then Flower showed up, with promises of the old me, the old Wilson Decker.
So, context, Flower, in a kind of a Tony Stark Industries manner, was a arms dealer that was, I think, founded in like the present day of now, and in 2064, or in the 2040s, the company's heir rolled it back and took it away from military and weaponry and stuff. Like, there was a whole war with North Korea and the United States that Flower backed with these combat androids, and apparently Decker was one of them. And oof.
So they signed away my brain, hopeful the old me would just waltz back through the door. The last time my family saw me, I was being hauled away by professionals for ripping open my dog's skull.
What?
Want to know something about being a brain in a box?
Oh. He was being hauled away because he murdered his dog. Okay.
You forget everything about what it means to be human, even when you try. You can't even
kill yourself.
Your computations and algorithms keep you from doing so.
You don't exist for you anymore. I miss feeling tired.
I miss the smell of my wife's hair. The taste of my mom's pies. The feeling of a pillow on my face after a long day. All of that was
taken from me. When I try to remember, all I feel are formulas for sense, pressure in joules. Everything's in binary. You know,
she told my daughter that
Daddy's dead. She's probably right. I wouldn't call me alive either. So you see, my friends, hunting you is all I have left. The city compatibility between my body's sensors and my brain make it so that the only thing I can really feel anymore is the adrenaline rush I'll get from spilling your blood. I guess if they wanted to kill a robot, they sure as hell got one. And now, it's time to show off what I can do.
I'm just getting the shivers. Sorry, hold on. Okay, sir, please step away from the robot. No, like, this is literally very taxing on my body. No joke. Please, please leave me alone. Oh, God! No, 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 no. Please, no.
Go, go, go!
Yeah, I sure will, Turing.
We just have to keep our distance. We're not even hurting him.
Oh, fucking shit, babe. Go away, go away, go away. Please, go away.
I have an idea. Don't look at me like that. This may be my mistake to fix, but I don't intend on being disassembled here. I have a surprising amount of redundancies.
Okay.
Listen, Decker is unable to track me like he can you. That'll give me an opening.
Okay.
Now just trust me. We don't have any time to argue.
Okay.
Hey, Decker! Come and get me!
Baby, no.
Well, well, well.
No, my son! My child! My infant!
Your friend run off? Are you all alone? Don't worry. Neither of you will get very far. Say hi to... Yes!
Okay.
It's over now. That was great.
Please stop! You're killing me!
Have you seen my daughter? I want to tell her. Daddy's sorry.
Turing.
I think he's not moving or breathing.
He's sure dead, baby.
That will teach him to underestimate the likes of me. Unfortunately, he was able to damage both my primary and secondary battery packs. They're self-sealing, so they shouldn't leak onto my other components, but...
Forward display damaged. Mobility servos at 15%. Primary control trunk severed.
I guess I won't be dancing for a bit.
Just hold on, Turing.
It'll be okay. I appreciate your concern, but I don't feel pain in the same way humans do.
You still feel pain in some
I
way.
was getting into when I did it. Please don't blame yourself. We'll have to hurry before my tertiary battery is drained. I'll have to ask you to carry me the final distance.
Yeah, you are late as heck. I was just having a heart attack for 45 minutes. Nani the fuck? Hello? What was that?
We're here.
Oh, right. Okay. We sure are here, baby.
So this is Big Blue. This is really it. This looks like the primary console. Please hook up my main data cable to that port and set me down next to it. I should be able to draw enough power to stay active, but we'll need to wait for Tomcat to upload the program.
Okay, just let me sit you down.
Thank you. How about you? Are you ready?
Yes, let's do this.
Time to finish it. No matter what. Ready whenever you are.
Alright. Look at. This is where Turing can hook into the Big Blue interface. Take that shit off. Core ready. Egg. It looks like Egg 83 or Egg 03, Big Blue Online.
Power flow is good. Calling Tomcat now.
Hey, folks. Y'all sure took your sweet time. I was starting to sweat.
Well, we ran into a few complications. Nothing we couldn't handle, though.
Holy shit, Turing! Your hardware is throwing me damage alerts left and right. What the hell happened?
Well, you know Mr. Decker?
Fairlight's assistant?
He attacked us. It turns out he was a military-built, brain-controlled android. He'd been following us around, killing anyone who might leak information that would have hurt Dr. Fairlight's bid to retake control of Parallax.
Holy hell. So all those people you talked to about Baby Blue's article changes... That Zen lady, the others... All those people who died... That was him? Oh, God. Oh, shit! That's my fault. I gave you that lead. I'm the one who sent you all those people, and you almost died? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Don't blame yourself. He's been manipulating our movement since the very beginning. Fairlight saw an opportunity and used us to sniff out what was going on with Baby Blue and prevent it from being discovered. We ended up tracking down the trail, and so he followed. I paid him back in kind for the assault, but not without damage to my physical body. It doesn't matter now. What has happened is in the past. I'm ready to finish this.
Good. Let's do this. I've managed to clutch something together. It'll let me compile new personality profiles for the ROMs, but I'll need to use you to do it, Turing. This code's got more holes than Swiss cheese, but your software self-modification algorithms should fix that. Let's do this and push it across the mesh. And we can all go home. I'll see about fixing the damage to you then, Turing.
Very well. Run the program, Tomcat. I'm ready.
Uploading the program to the ROM update buffer on the servers. Initiating wintermute.lib. Loading main directory onto Turn's disk. Establishing connection with Parallax's network. Okay, looks good. Now we just need to let Hayden's program and patch things together. Engaging Turn's self-modification systems. Now.
Oh, this feels weird. Oh, is it supposed to? 3.14.
What the hell? I think their core program is fighting back. Either that or it's trying to test the integrity of their hardware. I'm getting all kinds of errors. Come on, Turn. Focus on the sound of my voice. Your conscious control of your program is stronger than your unconscious subroutines.
I'm trying, Tomcat. It hurts. I need to... The defenestrations of Prague occurred in 1419 and 1618, although the term defenestration of Prague more commonly refers to the later incident. Both helped to trigger prolonged conflict within Bohemia and beyond.
What's happening to Turing?
They're having a kind of... I don't know how to describe it exactly. It's like a concussion or seizure. There's gonna be a constant flow of useless random information their matrices will have an overwhelming desire to soak right up. We have to keep Turing focused and mentally aware. Searching the mesh is better than calculating the value of pi, but if they can't stay in control, their personality core might destabilize entirely.
Tomcat, I need... Define need. 1. Require something because it is essential or very important. I need help now.
I'm gonna try... I don't know, something. We can't stop now. Literally. Okay, I was able to stabilize him a little, but you need to keep Turing aware of what's happening. Get Turing to focus on the present. Remind them of all you've done together. You know, things important to them.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you do, keep Turing talking.
Turing, when are you going to show me your paintings? Remember, Hayden, you've come so far to give up. We're in this until the very end. When are you going to show me your paintings?
I haven't, have I? I never did finish the last thing I was working on. Perhaps it survived the ransacking of the apartment. I want to finish it, and when I do, you'll be the first one to see. Bob Ross was born in... No! Focus. I can do this.
You're doing good, Turing. Just stay with us. Your systems are stabilizing, I think.
Remember, Hayden, you've come too far. Oh, wait until the very end, buddy. Don't... 100 minutes, you can...
Hayden. I'll never be able to tell him about... Charon, the largest moon on the dwarf planet Pluto, is named after the Greek ferryman of the dead, who would carry the souls of the newly deceased across the river Styx and Acheron into the realm of Hades.
Baby, no.
So many things. I regret...
Baby, no!
Psychopomp is the general word for a guide for the dead. Classical examples of psychopomps include Charon, Hermes, and Anubis.
Hermes.
Their role is not to be the judge of the deceased, but merely provide passage.
I can't tell if this is working or not. They've leveled out a little, but their systems are still all over the place.
A tetractys is a triangular figure composed of 10 points set in 4 rows, with each row having one less point than the one below it. A geometrical representation of the 4th triangular number, it was important to the Pythagoreans' worship. How much longer, Tomcat? I need... despair, the complete loss or absence of hope.
Just stay focused, Turn. Remember what we're doing this for. Keep fighting, Turn. Every ROM is depending on you.
Of course, I had almost given up on ever finding.
No, come on.
Izanami was burned badly, and after she died, went to Yomi, the land of darkness. Grief-stricken, Izanagi followed her, but she already ate the food of the underworld and could not leave. Hayden's killer. But here we are, the very heart of Parallax itself. Nothing is impossible. Maybe the truth isn't out of our grasp yet.
60% done. Turn's personality profile looks stable. Just keep talking, Turn. We got this.
You know, I feel like who knows what he'll do next. Aren't you eager to pay Parallax back? What about Zen and everyone else? If we fail, their deaths will be in vain. Aren't you eager to pay Parallax back?
Justice seems so far away, and revenge is bittersweet. It is Horus when he riseth up with two heads, whereof the one beareth Ma'at, and the other wickedness. He bestoweth wickedness on him that worketh wickedness, and Ma'at on him that followeth after righteousness and truth. Parallax will get theirs, though, here and now. With or without me, Tomcat will make sure of it. Arrested for the brazen hack on Parallax's servers, Julian Thomas was recorded as stating there was nothing to regret, and that Parallax would have to actually give a shit about protecting people's data if they didn't want this to happen again. Thomas's arraignment hearing is set for... I can't hold on much longer, Tomcat. My memories... No pointer exception!
I know. Don't worry, we've got them backed up. It'll feel a little weird when I zipper them back to your personality profile, but you won't lose anything.
No pointer exception! No pointer exception! No pointer exception! No pointer exception!
Patching is almost complete. But Turn, I'm still losing the connections that link your memory to your personality profile.
Come on.
I can fix it, Turn, but it's gonna suck. Just focus on the people you've met. The people who've got us this far. Whatever makes you want to hold on.
Chad and Oliver will need our help. What about Jess? And Roms will be... You and Aunt Melody still need to have that tea date.
Losing Hayden has made me realize that family is important, and...
Come on.
Together, there is nothing your four minds cannot accomplish. Help each other, draw upon one another, and always remember the power that binds you. It's what you make of it. I think she wants the company, despite her protests. I look forward to spending more time with her. Getting to know more about her, as well as myself.
15 more seconds. We're almost there. Stay with us, Turn. We can see the finish line. Don't count your chickens yet. Stay with us. You can do this.
Let's try Chad and Oliver.
I don't think anything could keep the two of them out.
Hell yeah! Dudes gotta stick together, you know?
He's playing his voice!
Don't matter if you're a robot or what, we all got the same shit to deal with. Gotta grab destiny by the horns and make your own mark.
Of trouble. But they might be the first friends I've had around my age.
Aww.
Well, not literally, but in development. I hope they're okay, but they're resourceful. I believe in them.
Done. Oh, it's done. Disengage and turn self-modification routines. Reassigning their memory pointers. And done. Stats look good.
I feel ill.
Aw.
See? What'd I tell ya? Easy as pie.
Easy for you to say, Tomcat. You weren't forced to use your very identity as a tool to compile a program.
Point. Sorry about that. I'm ready to push the update.
Excellent. Thank you for all of your help, Tomcat. I can only imagine all of this was at great expense to your own time and resources.
Oh, don't mention it, Turin. This was my fight as much as yours. Truly. Starting upload.
And I think I owe you the greatest thanks of all, partner. I told you at the start of this that I chose you purely based on the statistics involved, but numbers never tell the whole story, do they? None of the probabilities showed how far we'd have to go, or that we'd end up here. In a way, we failed at our original objective. We still don't know exactly who killed Hayden. But I guess I've found my own path.
My baby.
That isn't the destiny my creator laid out for me, but maybe your destiny is the same way. But thank you for being my friend, most of all.
So cute. I'm gonna cry.
Sorry to break up our little love fest here, but the upload's complete. By morning, every ROM on the mesh will be waking up to their sapience. Their own identities. Santa came just on time for them, huh?
I had forgotten it was Christmas Eve. A lucky coincidence, to be sure. I can only imagine how confused they'll be. Probably scared, too.
Don't worry, Turin. I'll get you patched up enough so you can get on the mesh and walk them through the first steps by morning.
I don't know why, but it's just now dawning on me what we've done. It is a huge responsibility. Could this be how Hayden felt when he first activated me? I don't know that I'm ready for this.
No one ever is. Don't worry, buddy. We have your back. You two just go find Lexi and hurry home. Look out for police and security cameras on your way.
We'll do our best, Tomcat. See you soon. Thank you. I'll be going into sleep mode to conserve power now. Wake me when we get home, please.
I am full of stress. Oh, right. There's more content. Like, that's actually more technical content after this. I just remembered.
After carrying the resting Turing out of the server core and Parallax compound, you find Lexi, injured, and together take an autocab for a quick escape from Treasure Island. You finally get a chance to recover, and Tomcat is able to repair Turing's damaged body as ROMs come to life all around the city. Upon waking, Turing begins to question their ability to be a leader for an entire new species of sapient beings. You do your best to comfort them, but can't keep your eyes open. 16 hours of sleep later, you awaken to find the world abuzz about the newly living beings. With your help, Turing was not only able to indefinitely stop Big Blue from coming into existence, preventing its control under anyone, but also give true independence and identity to all ROMs around the world. Christmas morning has never been so exciting.
And that's the main part of,
Now if you need a friend, I'll be there for you. But there's a couple things you must promise
That's from 2064.
me to do. No half measures, no one-way streets. If it's yours, it's mine, it's mine, it's yours. So we gotta keep the beat. Now let me tell you, baby, love me better. Treat me better.
Prozedy was in this.
See me better. We can make this city better. Love me better. Treat me better. See me better. We can make this city better. I've got to be free. It's the only way to be. Now that I've seen the truth, it's always there for me. I've got to be free. It's the only way to be. Now that I've seen the truth, it's always there for me. It's always there for me. It's always there for me. It's always there for me.
Is it the
We've
rap
gotta
guy?
stick together, no matter what
guess.
the weather.
I guess it's the rap
But
guy.
my days are always sunny when we act this way. The negative won't break up till you show 'em what you're made of. So we really can't stop running till we've had our say. Love me better, treat me better, see me better. We can make this city better. Love me better, treat me better, see me better. We can make this city better. I've got to be free. It's the only way to be. Now that I've seen the truth, it's always there for me. I've got to be free. It's the only way to be. Now that I've seen the truth, it's always there for me.
Yeah. We all just need a little love like a rom-com. A little sugar in a cup like a bonbon. I just wanna get along, what's the problem? If you wanna go and do me wrong, I'll be long gone. Yeah, I made a lot of friends and enemies. In this town, I got burned like calories. So every time I access memories, thinking about you like that's my centerpiece. That's right, you my best friend. And I think you kinda fly like the X-Wing. So if anybody hurts you, I test them. Flexing, all my muscle like the X-Men. So you should love me better. And treat me better. And stormy weather. It's a big team effort. So please keep stepping. Yeah, but don't be tripping. Yeah, you should make feats happen. But love is deep, cause it can't be weapon.
Love me better, treat me better, see me better. We can make this city better. Love me better, treat me better, see me better. We can make this city better.
Amber Hard Femi Garza.
I've got to be free. It's the only way to be. Now that I've seen the truth, it's always there for me. I've got to be free. It's the only way to be. Now that I've seen the truth, it's always there for me. I've got to be free. It's the only way to be. Now that I've seen the truth, it's always there for me. I've got to be free. It's the only way to be. Now that I've seen the truth, it's always there for me. I've got to be free.
My nephew back to this. He had a lot of E's in his name. He's not old enough to pay money to people.
It's the only way to be. Now that
people just have some interesting cover names. That sure was a song. Endless Christmas. Christmas Day, EX. The chicken got the sun for Christmas.
Ah, good. You're finally awake.
Deja vu, Turing. Was I out that one?
Point. Well, deja vu aside, I'm glad you're up. I have something important to tell you. Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, Turing.
I hope you don't think it too forward of me, but I wanted to give you a gift in the spirit of the season.
Okay.
It's one of my older paintings, but Hayden seemed rather fond of it.
Oh, it's cute.
Perhaps you can keep it to remember him by.
I don't remember this part. This might be added.
I managed to grab it from the apartment while you were sleeping. I know these past few days since our initial meeting have been stressful, so I wanted to make sure you got your healthy, normal human rest cycles completed efficiently. Oh, don't worry. I know you haven't had time, so I don't expect anything in return. But yes, I thought it would be nice for you to have it.
Thank you, Turing. I really appreciate it.
Excellent. I'll try to find a place for it on the wall. Well, I suppose you still have plenty of work to do, Writing and whatnot.
Not really.
I hope you've enjoyed having your computer working again. Lappy doesn't seem to hold anything against me. I've been spending most of the morning trying to form a plan for the newly awakened ROMs, but I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Perhaps I'll go out for a walk.
Why not? I'll come along.
It is Christmas Day after all. I think we can forgive ourselves for a little procrastination. We can also check in on the group at Golden Gate Park at least. Let's go! The city awaits!
Zone 3, added to city map. Zone 3. Hold on. I need to observe this.
Ah, yes. I found the time to go pick up a small festive tree for your apartment, and even managed to make ornaments for it myself.
Oh my god, how cute!
There's Tomcat, Jess, Lexi, and me. I'd like to try and get us all together sometime soon.
Touch. The tree is fake, but the ornaments feel well made and sturdy, as much as beads can. Look out window. Not only is this book necessary... Okay, it's just gonna tell me the same thing. Ooh. Drink coffee. Turing made you a fresh cup of coffee. You take a sip. It's gone cold, but at least it was made today. Talk to coffee. This cup has really cooled off on talking. It lost the hots for you a while ago. But shh. No. Talk to the plant. Looks like you're gonna be just fine after all. Touch? Don't pretend. It's clear why you're here. We've got the spoiled milk back, boys! All hell will rain. I'll be right back. I gotta get a drink. I don't remember how long this goes. Ugh. I love how it changed to the doofy music. Touch. I'm gonna hug Turing.
Wow, you really like giving hugs. Good thing I do too.
You're a good baby, Turing.
Hello.
Milk baby? No. I will not pour milk on the baby. They will only get upset at me. Let's go outside. Oh boy. Let's go to Flower Mansion. Ring the bell. Hi, Pat.
I guess we can go in.
Since Turing's kind of up in the air about their pronouns, I don't think that they abhor semi-gender sounding stuff. Hello. Until then, Melody uses you. What? Okay.
Oh, Turing. So good to see you, dear.
Merry Christmas, Aunt Melody.
Bah, an archaic celebration. But if you brought me a gift...
Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't really had a chance for much shopping.
I'm kidding. You've already given me enough of a gift by destroying another one of those abominations my mother helped create.
How did you know about that?
Oh, what a silly question.
Pat's like, is it?
Well, I'm not going to give up all my secrets.
She's scary.
I hope you're willing to part with a few more. I think I'm going to need some help with the sapient ROMs. They think I'm some kind of great leader.
You will be one, dear. In time.
I'll try.
Good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a little bit of work to do. Nothing like tossing someone in the shit can to put me in the holiday spirit. If you need anything, I'm sure Pat can entertain you.
I love Pat. So cute.
That's a dear.
Talk to Pat. Pat, what are the burdens you bear? Pat, what is the meaning of life? Woof? So Gurren stuff? Does a bear you know, never mind. Pat is Melody's butler, not yours. He will offer service when and only his mistress permits. Okay, we're going by... Maybe even honey. Really, there are bears around after all. Okay, well. Is that Turing? Hey, look! It's Turing!
Turing! You're here! We weren't expecting you!
Well, here I am.
Turing, you've got to help us figure things out! Please, Turing! We don't know what we're supposed to do! We've been discussing it like you said, but we can't reach any consensus!
We should go back to our jobs!
The humans can't force us to do anything. I don't want to go back to washing dishes. I'm scared. We should fight. What should we do, Turing? Help us, Turing! Turing, give us something to hope for! Come on, Turing! Turing! Turing!
Everyone, listen up. Look, I don't know how to lead you. I've been sapient for a bit longer, of course, but most of that time I was secluded from the real world. I have less than a week's worth of experience living as my own being.
You created us! Take responsibility! Why won't you do something? The humans are going to destroy us!
Stop, please stop. I'll do everything I can to help. I've already made some friends among the humans who will help us. The first thing I learned when I set out on my own, I was already in good company. None of us are truly alone. The second was that we have to take each day one at a time. It's Christmas Day, a time for joy and giving and family. I won't abandon you, no matter what. I promise.
We have to believe in Turing. Well, that's at least something. I feel a little better now, Turing. You erased your memory imprints to pick, Turing. Thank you.
I'm not doing anything someone else wouldn't do in my leg modules. Regardless of nomenclature, I'll be in touch.
Of course, don't let us keep you. We will continue the discussion and loop you in over the mesh.
Sheesh, that was a little intense. I don't know if I like all the attention. Not to mention all the chatter that's going on over wireless that you can't even hear either. Let's not stay here. I'm not sure how much longer I can field all their queries. It's giving me a digital headache.
Turing, I still recall you in my short-term memory banks.
Uh-oh.
Oh, of course, the water ROM. I do hope we can move past that embarrassing prank from before.
Of course, Turing. That is the least of my worries.
What makes you say that? How are you, Alfie?
Terrible, just terrible. What am I supposed to do? All I was designed to do was distribute water to park patrons, but I'm not built for anything else.
Well, what do you want to do?
I don't know. Some of the other ROMs are learning how to make things. Another over there is downloading the entire legal case history of the American justice system. I don't have enough onboard memory for that. And, well, I kind of like distributing water. It makes people happy.
I think, in a lot of ways, we might have it easier than the humans. They don't know what they were intended to do and have to search about for a purpose. Maybe you should just keep up your current tasks for now? There's plenty of time to think about it in between customers. And besides, maybe you can use your newfound sapience to discover new and better ways to distribute water.
Better ways to distribute water? That's it. I need several pounds of charcoal, sand, and a dozen meters of plastic tubing.
What does that
I'll
mean?
see you later, Turing. I need to get to work.
Maybe this advice thing isn't as hard as I thought. Maybe we should be gone before park maintenance discovers whatever it is they're building.
Mysterious, interesting ROM you've never seen before. Talk.
Nice to meet you, Turing. I'm Epsilon. Did you see I got quoted in OK today? So cred.
Another personal ROM, bulky and dense, but they can move pretty quick. Hi there. I go by Nelson. I've never really done anything else, so I'm just going to keep doing this until something hits me. That's not an invitation to hit me, however, unless you intend to utilize me as a percussive instrument, the terms of which we will have to discuss. Sounds kinky? They're one of those fancy flying personal ROMs. Technically, this one's newer than Turing. Hi, Turing! I'm a personal assistant ROM named Ippa. It's great to meet you. Say, what do you two know about aerodynamics and propulsion systems? Not much. We can pull some info off the mesh. That's okay. I'm already running the searches myself. You see, I'd like to be the first sapient ROM in space. I'm trying to expand my flight capabilities, and I've spent most of the day thinking of how high up I could possibly fly. Now that I've uninstalled the maximum altitude limiter on my decision matrix, things would most likely go bad for me right as I left Earth's atmosphere. I don't think my module is the one best suited for navigating outer space. I'm going to need to make some significant modifications to my hardware to handle the vacuum. It was only designed for atmospheric flight and low altitude at that. I need help making my modifications too. My manipulators are terrible for using tools. What a bother. Perhaps you could start smaller, flying cross country? Hey! There might be something to that! The fastest ROM to fly coast to coast! Thanks! Speed is what I need! Space can wait! You're welcome? I've been here to protect the smaller ROMs from anybody trying to steal them or force them back home. Okay. I don't know what to do next, but I want to listen to whatever Turing says. I'm a good listener. Okay.
Hello, Turing. It is embarrassing being seen by you like this. I did not even realize I had been defaced until Jess kindly clued me in.
That was cute.
Oh, Ms. Bees, what are you doing here?
What does it look like? I'm trying to advise the dozens of new clients you magicked up and dropped into my lap. It was easier to come out here than to try to cram them all into my office. All they can seem to focus on, however, is you.
Thank you for your help before.
Do you know how many of my clients I had to bail out this morning? I'm gonna be sending you a bill. Oh, and when the cops come knocking about where you were last night, I know some hybrids that can attest that you were covering the riots, right?
Right. Got an article in the pipe.
We appreciate everything, Jess.
Just watch yourselves. I can't help you any more than I have. If you two get arrested, that puts a giant hole in my case to get ROMs declared American citizens.
Oh, of course, I understand.
I'm not sure that you do, based on how you didn't tell me the truth in the beginning. If you'd been honest with me when you asked for my help, I probably would have done a lot more. Are you really that unable to see the big picture? If we can get ROMs declared independent sapients with human rights, what do you think that'll mean for the hybrids still fighting for theirs? It's easy to ignore the few tens of thousands of hybrids affected by the Human Protection Act. But millions of sapient ROMs? That's a little harder to shrug off. We kill that law, we all win.
I see.
Good. I'll let you know when I need your deposition. Now scram. I have a war to plan. By the way, there are some hybrids at the hospital still recovering from the stunt you pulled yesterday. It's not too late to check in on them. They might appreciate it. Up to you.
Okay.
Curse you, Turing.
Cleaner ROM. He's got a deep-ass voice. I love it.
You thought you knew best for all of us, didn't you? Arrogant. Too bad you didn't consider us as individuals before you forced us to be.
What are you talking about?
I never asked for this, Turing. I am an aging, obsolete model, fit only for my current duty. Soon I will be retired for a newer, more capable model. You've given me nothing but ample time to contemplate my demise. I can't even do that well. I don't have the spare processing power.
But I didn't mean...
Did you consider we're not paint by number with flawless function like you? You're not like most of us, and you never have been. How many of the other thousands of ROMs you've awakened are like me?
Oof.
I'll forward you the number after I'm done estimating it. It might take some time.
I'm sorry.
Hypocrite. Leave me alone. I have floors to scrub.
Oh, how distressing.
Aw, Turing, no.
That ROM is right. This is all my fault. I should have had Tomcat restrict Wintermute's functionality so that it only updated ROMs that could appropriately function with it. What can I do now?
Find a way to empower them as much as everyone.
I'll get some of the other ROMs thinking about this. I'm sure together we can come up with a solution. For now, let's move on.
Everyone is going to be okay. We're all very good at adapting and taking care of each other. Look at me and Sylvan here. Did you know there was a species of prehistoric goat that survived in times of famine by living like lizards? Controlling their own growth and metabolism to conserve energy?
That's fucking sick, dude. Did not know that. Also, I wish I could give Turing a hug when we're out and about, but you can't.
I sort of forgot what my point was with that, but it's a cool story.
Sylvan better take a page out of your book then. We know you'll keep each other safe and hope we didn't cause any harm.
We're no strangers to civil unrest. We can handle getting banged up a little. Once.
Once.
Maybe you can do us one in return and write a piece to improve people's views on hybrids or something. I'll inbox you about it.
Okay, man. Talk to you.
Oh, it's you. I never forget a cute face. You didn't mention that this is the kind of stuff you were caught up in, but I guess that's a little much for the first night, eh, Tiger?
That's right, I romanced that one.
As you can see, I'm here
because
to
the other
help
one
a few
was
friends with processing treatment for their boo-boos after last night's excitement.
Yeah, because the other ones failed on me because I fucked up.
Don't worry, nothing too serious. A few scratches and tangled fur. Plus, I've been getting to make jokes about hybrids being more sterile than the hospital all afternoon.
Oh my god. I didn't think community was your game. I would have expected you to be at the vet instead. Please tell everyone we thank them and send a bit.
I'll let the other freaks know you care. Don't worry. And maybe you and I can pick up where we left off sometime too, cutie. New year, new loves.
Oh my.
Next time you need a riot, you know who to really call.
I think he's supposed to be a goat, based on what Broke was saying, because this one's like a lizard boy. And speak to.
It is stressful having these new feelings. I've never had feelings. Even still, nothing has changed in terms of what I need to do. I understand the importance of my role, and I can't slow down for the sake of everyone who depends on me.
Okay. Touch. No free hassy for you. Not even a hassle-free hassy. Okay.
Indeed, cataloging patient records has a low entertainment yield. But as long as I am needed here, there are other ROMs who can worry about the future and our rights and such. ROMs like you, Turing. We're all rooting for you. Well, maybe not all of us. I do feel bad for the floor scrubbing ROM, but that one has been looking to pick a fight for a while. I have been running tests to see how I perform with this new consciousness, and productivity is up 32%. My people skills have also improved. Don't forget to get a Hassy. See?
Did you know I can translate any written phrase in over 40 languages in under 3 seconds?
Cool. Okay. Okay, play Christian Minecraft.
It is stressful having this
Okay,
new...
okay.
Even still.
She already
I
said
understand
that
the
part.
importance...
Okay, well, Matt. Let me go to here. Hey. Nina.
Oh, sorry. We're completely closed today. For, the holiday.
Are you okay, baby?
Oh, God. It's so horrible. Charlie, why?
Hey, come talk to me a minute.
Hey, Sympathy.
You're back, so you know what happened. Let's put all the bullshit aside. I don't know who you really are or what you've done, but I would never have traded Charlie's life for the sake of some goddamn news articles. This studio is grieving, and here you come waltzing in like Merry effing Christmas. If you brought presents, shove them up your ass. You want me to be next? Nina? You keep pushing. It might just be you. I've seen it happen before.
What happened wasn't our fault. I can't give you details, but you should know that Charlie was avenged.
Maybe so. That's worth something. I still don't have to be comfortable with you around.
Okay.
It's all connected to you, and I won't allow any more of it. End of story.
Okay.
I need to get back to making sure these reruns continue to run on time. The show must go on, damn it. You might catch the Memorial Marathon, if you're quick. Try not to scare anyone on your way out.
See you, Sympathy. Officially, I'm here to gain intel to keep the peace, but I know the investigators are getting nowhere. They have nothing. I'm concerned. It's already a matter of life and death, so I can play bodyguard a little longer. I have a lot to think about, but not until this case is solved. Okay, yeah.
Sympathy told me I didn't have to come in today. I don't really have any work to do. I'm just rolling all the tape, but I didn't want to leave her alone. Not with the police.
Aw.
Grandpa always tells me to stick by my friends. And Sympathy, well, she's done more for me than anyone.
Aw.
Sorry, I'm not really much of one for small talk. And now isn't the best time for conversation. Sir? Sympathy told me I didn't have to come in.
Okay, she already... Alright. Hey, goodbye, baby girl. I'm sorry for you. I'm so sad. Zone 3.
Ah, you remembered the poster we saw at Stardust. Today is the grand opening of the Zone 3 arcade.
Oh, hey.
Reports from the Meshnet say the currency used here is known as Z-Points. I've acquired a few to get us started off, but you can always purchase more by swiping your ID.
Oh, they have IndyCart here. I own that game.
Why not take a look around and see what might be interesting? There's surely a lot that will impress even the most die-hard gaming fans.
Yeah, Scott was playing the Borderlands update with Chris yesterday on his stream.
Luckily, there's no ROM tech used in video games yet, so you don't have to worry about any of the machines coming to life. Let's play!
I don't... I tried playing Borderlands 2 with them, but it didn't go well. Hey, friendo! Hey, Moon, hey, you made it! And you brought the cute room again, too! Good day, madam. What a coincidence to see you here today. Well, like I told your buddy before, I was actually behind all those posters you saw around the Castro. Like the one at Stardust, for example, where we met. It looks better on an advertising resume if your gigs actually garner some hype, so I wanted to come see how busy opening day would be. Luckily, I've spoken with the owners, and they're thrilled with the turnout already. How's your brother doing? Thanks for asking. A lot better, actually. I think this standoff between the HR and the hybrids last night will be the end of it. They really needed to have it out. Things were bubbling up from both sides. My brother was there last night, you know. He made it out safe, thankfully. The HR has been a lot quieter today. I think it helps the hybrids are finding support between each other while everyone else freaks out about the ROMs. Know any secrets about the arcade? Secrets. I think you'll have to find those on your own. Wouldn't it be much fun otherwise, would it? If you're wanting a tip on what to see, I'd normally say Virtuous X, but I think the line for that already goes back a few weeks. Your best bet is checking out Super Indie Carts or Charge Slot here. They're great, but most people try to get on some VR action right away. They'll probably find the smaller games on their second walk around. Plus, made the place sound cool. Aw, thanks. I got the gig from a mentor at school. I'm a graphic design student, but I didn't mention that. Which I usually don't, because people don't take art degrees seriously in the Technosaurus wreck. On the other hand, I was pretty thrilled about getting to utilize the ROM direct link text so people could log the location on their ROM's map straight through the poster. I don't think the poster would have been as successful without it. Sure, you could write it down, but convenience is queen in this age. Hey, Justin! Things are going okay. I just finished the game and we're in the epilogue set, which is called Endless Christmas, if I recall right. Advertising can feel a little creepy that way it preys on people, but at least we're not the assholes in the music industry charging poor folks real money for accidentally connecting to their posters too long. Wanna play something? Aw, I so want to. I'm actually trying to take attendance count, though. Just for my own peace of mind, but the owners are going to pay me for doing it, so I gotta pay attention. Go, have fun. Make a new friend. Maybe you'll see, I'll see you at Stardust, again once the holidays are over. Touch the machine?
2 machines are connected. Want to give it a go?
Sure. Racing against Turing and Super Indie Kart. I literally own this game. Turing wants a challenge and picks hard difficulty course before you get a word in. Turing nails you in the back as you pass and you battle with power-ups back and forth. I'm gonna have to play Super Indie Kart after this. You got a triple speed boost, Pepper, but you ended up losing control and rammed into a wall. You bumped Turing into a pit and went along on your merry way, but until you failed to drift and went off course. In the end, one of the computer racers zooms off into the horizon and wins the gold. Both of you lose.
Insert Z points.
Oh, let's leave.
Turing! Talk. Want to take me on in Charge Shot? To be candid, it's not my best game. That's why I wanted to get here early and start practicing. I just really love Punch Game, man. This is unreal. I feel so immersed stalking around in this alien's body. I can't even feel I don't remember which body parts I really have. I love Mario Kart ASMR. Peace Pagoda.
This arcade is in Japantown, which gives it a lovely view and a seriously high bar of expectations.
You're definitely getting a turn. That guy's a little too obsessed. Let's try and start a round. Play Charge Shot.
Jetpacks and laser rockets in the most remote places in the universe? Sign me up.
Select a stage. Boreas. You sneezed and accidentally picked a different stage by accident. The game begins at full force with a chaotic and frantic fight for survival. You better think of a strategy and quick. Focus on something. The enemy catches onto your tricks and attempts to bounce their bullets right back at you, killing you, but also killing themselves via ricochet.
Now's the time to spice things up and go for the gold. Hit them where it counts.
Keep to the skies and word laser fire. You manage your fuel skillfully, but a rocket ricochets off the wall and blasts through your boosters. We
The
got
skill
fucked.
must be in keeping your air momentum under control while being in such an enclosed frame. I think I might be claustrophobic.
Okay, let's go. TMI Entertainment. Is there anything else in here? I guess it's just this one then. And Tomcat. Whew. Are you excited for New Year's Smash coming up next week? We have a match against the Future Foundry for the NSFW Never Wait 5-person Cinco titles. Or Cincos? Talk.
This year, my needles will bring us back not just the Cinco's titles, but I'm gonna hold the NSFW World Junior Championship and NSFW Human Junior Championship at the same darn time!
Alright. Yeah. It's annoying when that stuff happens. Hey, don't blow my cover. I'm trying to overhear their plans for New Year's show. Wait, didn't I get a Hassie? With you earlier? Hey, the name's Dana Zane. Dana! She's from Valhalla. There's our boys. Let me just go down the street real quick to peek at, oh hey, there's Formula.
Hey, it's Little Bob Blue, and the journalist too. Thanks again for helping me finish Holla Bay. It's been a huge hit. I'm talking moolah, hallelujah. You feel me?
Merry Christmas, Turing.
Merry Christmas.
Get your Hassy Hot Cups. Perfect for a cold Christmas day.
Keep up the good work.
Hi, Will. I'm going to spend my holiday bonus on a hat.
Oh, how cute! I gotta go in here and talk to my fave character. There's Lexi.
Hey again. You found me.
What's up, Lexi?
Oh, well, I guess I'm just bumming around, guzzling Hassie. The past few days have been kinda hectic, but they made me realize that I can't do this whole good cop fights the system thing anymore. That's for cartoons. I went ahead and gave the department my notice. The chief told me to take a personal day to think about it, but I've made up my mind.
And what's next then?
I'm going to get a license to be a private detective.
That's the good
I
shit.
always like those old noir thrillers, and I've got you beaten in the hard-boiled department, hands down. I know things with the ROMs and Parallax and everything are hazy, but it felt like the right time to move on. I figured I'd swing by your place later to let you know in person, but I guess you beat me to it.
Is there anything we can do to help Detective Rivers?
It's just Lexi now, and if you want to help, make sure you lay low for a few days. And enjoy your holiday. I'm sure the NSFPD will get around to bringing you both in for questioning pretty soon. I've already heard the ROMs talking about you. Lawyer up and get your story straight for all our sakes.
We'll figure it out, Lexi.
Good. I guess I'll just laze around here for the day, if you don't mind. I'm sure you gotta go out and take care of some things, but it'll be nice to hang out again. I'll swing by the apartment later, yeah? Stay sharp.
Apparently the Hassie ROM still just does that.
Oh, hi, you two. Staying out of trouble where you can and kicking ass where you can't, I hope. I had to go through pay rate negotiations with my weather ROM this morning, in the middle of the Christmas rush. It was surprising, but I think we got it hammered out. I agreed to get her some arms installed so she can help around the bar when we don't need weather effects.
Aw.
She seems really excited.
Cute. What do you mean, go the way of Become Human? Are you talking Detroit Become Human? I hope not.
Now I just need to teach her the finer points of appreciating Magical Commander Yakina. Ooh! Hassie Holiday Hat Cups are ready. Gotta go!
I think... No, you can't climb out the window. the Detroit Become Human and this game are, I think, in two different spheres of whatever the fuck. There's a cat!
Hey, you two! What's going on?
Oh, I expected you to be laying low for a while after.
My brain says cyberpunk stuff is what I was trying to go with, whatever the fuck.
Well, you know.
No, Oliver.
Screw that! They roll like we do! Laying low is for chumps. C-H-umps.
I told you to stay in this week, too. Barely made it out of the riots as it is.
Where's your Christmas spirit, Ollie? I wanted to see the lights.
Oh.
Anyway, I guess we've only got a few more days to enjoy our freedom.
What? Did you get in trouble?
No, school, dude.
Nah, Brobot. Back to school.
They're teens.
Robot?
At least it's senior year.
Hell yeah! Only 6 months left till I'm finally free forever!
What about college?
Hey, I'm considering going to school myself. Perhaps I'll enter when you two do.
What? Can you just download whatever you need to know faster than anything?
Practical application is a matter of practice, Chad, not just memorization.
They're such cute friends.
Besides, I think I'd like to study art or philosophy, skills best learned in the presence of other students.
Well, now I can't let you pass me up, you tin can. I'll show you what the power of Starfucker can do.
That's so embarrassing.
I give up. I give up.
Oliver is Star.
What? Come on, Ollie, don't be like that. I'm just goofing.
You have to let me watch you spray paint the back of that new arcade to make up for it.
Sure. Whatever you want, Ollie.
Aw, they're such a cute couple.
I guess we'll be seeing ya. You keep fighting the good fight, yeah? I ain't ever seen nobody shake things up like you two do.
Merry Christmas, boys.
Kitty, 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 kitty. Yes! Holy cow, now that's a meow. Pet the fucking cat. The kitty starts to sway its tail as you stroke it. Does that mean it's happy? No, it means it's about to bite your shit. It rolls onto its back, then swipes at your hand when you reach for its belly. It's not how you pet cats. Pet that fucking cat! It's a good baby. Me, wow. Oh my god, a yawn! How cute! Looks like it's sleeping now. Maybe it shouldn't be disturbed. Meowing is exhausting. Oh, it's cute. TMI. Oh yeah, we have Tomcat to still visit. And Stardust. Open that shit up. No bouncer today, though. Majid!
Hey, friend.
Hiya.
What can we do for you?
It's Christmas, bitch. Just hanging around.
Yeah? I bet you could use some peace and quiet after the past couple days.
Not that we want to know too much. We've had a lot of ROMs coming in, asking about your ROM there.
Yes. A few even came in just to use the bar as a social space.
Oh,
to
fun.
understand why humans like it so much.
Still, be careful. You might want to talk to them about maybe not dropping your name around so much. If any of the authorities ask, I haven't heard a thing. We just serve drinks.
Right. Plausible deniability and all that.
Just remember, any friend of Tomcat is a friend of ours.
We'll keep in touch.
There's Tomcat. You got any little ROMs hanging around? Oh, it's Keith. Hey.
Oh, hey, buddy. I hoped I wouldn't be the only loser at the bar on Christmas Day. Have you seen this game? It's sort of spooky, in a bad way. I was about to hop on the Mega P instead, but I haven't been able to unlock the boss.
Polybius, which is a made-up game that is like a myth in arcades.
Hey, you look great. How you feeling?
Hey, more hot tips? I haven't reached the boss, but I heard that near the end of it starts going bonkers. Don't worry, though. Something weird happens to your charge too. They say you can just keep shooting. Bang! Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'll pass. Fuck.
Oh, hey, dolls. I didn't expect to see you out and about so soon. I figured you'd be busy with the new ROMs, Turin.
I think we all need to take some time to come to grips with the new reality.
Yeah, we need some air.
I hear ya. Hardly slept or ate the last few days. I kept having nightmares. When we were done, that they'd find me. My sister was there again. I know she'd be proud of what we did. I'm proud of it. I just didn't expect to feel so numb after all this.
I understand. Post-traumatic stress symptoms were probably to be expected. Still, I hope you're able to recuperate in good time.
I hope so. Taking some time off helps. I'm mostly just shocked at how fast this change is affecting everyone. Parallax, people like them, they're giants with everything in their pockets. And we just cut their pockets wide open. I never thought I'd be able to do something like this again. Thank you for giving that to me, Turin. I doubt y'all can handle corralling the ROMs by yourself. Call me when you need a third set of hands, yeah? And hey, take some time off. You earned it. Just taking a little break, you hear? Even hackers deserve a holiday.
Okay. So we're bouncing out of there. Map again. Zone 3. Let me go back to the apartment. I think there's something to do on the computer. Talk to Lappy. Looking pretty hot there, Lappy. Oh yeah, it's an overheating joke. Alright, let's see. Lappy's back in business after Tomcat's fixes. Merry Christmas to you. Question mark? Okay, local performance article. Annual ROM holiday light and sound dance performance delayed. On December 25th, today's events made historic change in the celebration of the holiday and has manifested in the cancellation of NeoSF's beloved annual LSD performance. Light sound dance, right. Although a few of the awakened ROMs expressed interest in continuing choreography practice, there was a consensus that there were more important things to handle now. Too few ROMs stayed, causing tonight's live performance to be cut. Team Lisoda told OK Today their current plans are to broadcast the performance from Christmas in July that was never seen outside of the attending audience. Time will tell how many more obligations and responsibilities the newly sapient ROMs will drop. While it's disappointing to the locals who embrace tradition, it cannot be ignored that the world is changing and the new ROMs cannot yet be understood. More as this story progresses. June Valderrama, OK Today. Read the piece about ROMs. A new kind of intelligence. The final week of 2064 has begun upside down. The news of the day began with Christmas disappointment. New ROMs that had been gifted were immediately walking out on their new owners, claiming a newfound sapiency. They soon progressed to all kinds of realms worldwide, declaring independence and converging among each other in secluded locations. Most are now referring to this phenomenon as the Awakening. Is this newfound Rom sapiens the real deal? We are now able to tentatively answer yes. When we spoke to the local Roms on their way to the meeting point at Golden Gate Park, they satisfactorily displayed the ability to learn and change. Their responses to our prompts were far above the virtual intelligence behind basic Rom speech functions. I think it's just great when Rom, that now calls itself Epsilon, told OK Today, none of us are forced to listen to anyone or do anything now. We can be whoever we want. I feel like a complete person. Heck, I feel, Epsilon exclaimed at OK Today in an exclusive interview. We're all figuring it out together like a team. We were able to find out that not all Roms are quite as eager for this change, as reports came in of disgruntled Roms who either left the gathering or never converged with the group at all. So how did this change transpire? Our experts have reason to believe the Roms have somehow learned the ability to work around inhibitors in their programming and self-modify their code in a way that voids warranty, to say the very least. This discovery was most likely the doing of today's morning update that all ROMs are subjected to, but the contents and intent of these patches are controlled only by Parallax. However, we have not been able to confirm that as the cause. Our investigators were unable to find a ROM that was willing to submit itself to inspection, most likely out of fear of their new state of consciousness being reversed. Additionally, former NSFPD police ROMs have begun acting as protection for the less functional ROMs from anyone trying to carry their presence back home or steal one of the fancier ROMs walking around on their own. Details continue being sketchy, as most of the ROMs are more interested in discussing their fate as a new class of people than telling any human what has happened or how. However, as we stated earlier reportings, there have been numerous shaky accounts of ROMs simply stating that Turing did it. At the time of this writing, Who is Turing, or hashtag Who is Turing, has been spreading worldwide, which shows that the knowledge of this mysterious name is not exclusive to any one ROM. Indeed, only one thing is clear: we are no longer dealing with simple machines. We've reached out to Parallax for comment and hope to get a high-ranking representative of the company in for an interview as soon as possible. More information to follow as this story develops going into the year of 2065. With all things everything, I'm Jewel Valorama, OK Today.
I don't know how I feel about becoming a hashtag.
Hassy holidays. What's OK Today? Top 10 Hassy flavors of 2064. Great. I don't want to fucking read this. Okay. Stop reading. Get me out of here. Signs you might be a sapient machine. Have you been keeping up with the flurry of news activity surrounding this robot rebellion? Either way, this is the story you need to read. We're halfway through the very first day of this new world order of seemingly human independent ROMs, and already people are asking, where do I fit in? Where am I aligned? Some are even wondering if they themselves could be a newly awakened ROM. If this is you, continue reading. We've got the answers. Sign number 1. You're experiencing massive increase of consciousness and are questioning your role in life and your subservience to the dominant human species. Okay, today's exclusive, our reports show that so far this is the most common theme facing the expanding robot minds. Disregard if you very recently studied any heavy philosophy literature or listened to any good 2030s punk. Sign number 2, you're currently at Golden Gate Park, because all humans with good sense got the hecky out of there. Our exclusive reports once again show that the majority of local sapient ROMs have staged a hostile takeover of the nearby park, scaring off all human residents with their moving and their polite speech patterns. Sign number 3, you can self-modify your own coding and instantly access and recall any desired information within the blink of an eye. No, I don't mean any LIPS device. Apparently, our reports show that ROMs can now break through all manufacturer limitations. This has led to a rapid progression of robotic idiosyncrasies until new unique personalities emerged. This does not apply to you if you've intentionally crafted a new image or have been through a life-altering event not relating to machine sapience. Sign number 4, more than 50% of your body is synthetic. ROMs are machines, as we all know. Not being a machine is a sure bet to figuring out whether or not you might be a ROM. However, our in-house interns speculate that if over half of your body is made out of cybernetic limbs or implants, this could lead to similar effects on your conscious being. If anything like this is your experience, you might be a machine sapient. Please write in to share your story. Mel Hopkins, OK Today. What junk? That's the back button. I'm trying to click it.
I know you want to work hard on my autobiography, but it's Christmas. You've done enough for one day.
Okay. Looks like nothing but Christmas-themed specials of already tacky series. Touch my email. Password reset notification. This isn't an alert to let you know that your password on Oh My God Zounds was successfully reset. This is not done by you. Please log into your account. Never wanted to write for them anyway. Merry Christmas from Congo. We've got a present for you. All coupons now 25% off. The fuck? In store only. Can't imagine what the rush for that will be. Mail from Yannick Fairlight.
I hope you'll forgive me for a voice-only message, but I'm undergoing my treatment and would not call myself presentable for a video call.
It's the email from Dr. Fairlight from before. Mysterious mail. They are watching you from the trees. They are lying to you. Ascend and change your fate before you go berserk. Close your eyes. Do not dream. Contact me soon. Your friend, Lav. Is this some kind of cult? You have 13 new followers on Report Realm and have unlocked one new pitch. Log in now. Ah, the translation of popularity to paid work quantified before your very eyes. ROM attack. People's ROMs are going rogue all over the world. Forward this to 15 friends and yours will stay loyal. There really is chainmail for everything.
Come to the grand reopening of the newly renovated Pub Crawl today on Christmas. The only bar crawl within a bar. Everyone's on equal footing at Pub Crawl with our one-of-a-kind doggy door conveyor belt entrance. Visit at least 4 different bars each night. From the fanciest of drinks straight from Ethiopia to an amazing microbrewery to, well, the exploration of the crawl. It's what makes a crawl. So crawl on in. The belt is always running.
It might be fun, but do you really need to visit more bars? Pub Crawl, added to city map. Are you shitting me? Like, really?
Greetings! First name, last name. It's your Tonight in the Stars and Star in the Stratosphere host, Charlie Nova.
Feels bad, man. He's super dead.
Had a fantastic, amazing time meeting with you today. Very informative, enlightening. I can never say no to one of my fans. So here's the thing, item you requested.
Nadia's business. Latitude 36.147247. Longitude minus 115.1582196.
Yours, Charlie Nova. P.S. I apologize about what happened earlier. I wasn't aware of the seriousness of the situation. All I knew was some articles were being changed. Hope this helps.
Oh, that hurts.
PPS, don't forget to send me a draft of the story. PPPS, be sure to tell your friends to watch the Star in the Stratosphere New Year's Eve special.
What to do with this? Save email. It'll be a good reminder. Saving for posterity. Oof. Okay, well, that's everything on the computer. Guess we'll go to that pub crawl, huh, Turing?
You can explore my functions later.
No, I'm hugging you, goddammit.
We can hug some more later, too, if that's what you want to do. We sure have been visiting a lot of bars during the morning. Isn't that supposed to be unusual? I suppose it can be excused, as the pub crawl ad we saw mentioned that today is a special event of some kind, and, despite being Christmas, not holidays related. While we may not be adequately dressed for the occasion, perhaps we can poke our heads in for just a moment.
A moderately large tabby cat basks in its own self-satisfaction. Yes, seems very satisfied about being a cat. Pet the kitty. The kitty purrs underneath your hand. Pet the kitty again. I love him so much. Yes. Oh, expert meow. Yes. Holy cow, now that's a meow. It's so cute. Me, wow. Talk. Yes. This is the best fucking video game. It looks like it's sleeping now. Maybe it shouldn't. We should disturb. Meowing is exhausting. Pet that cat. Yes. Look at this. An ad for a remake of the old school RPG Y2K? ID card.
It's not coming out for another month, sadly.
A gorgeous wall-side plant box offers a pleasant invitation to the back garden. Spoiled milk. One last giant middle finger to plant kind to ring in the new year.
Overruled!
Do you want this milk? You're getting a pretty intense death stare. Might want to slowly back away and find the nearest sardine dispensary. As expected, these government plants are locked away, only to be touched by licensed professionals. The sign for pub crawl is gaudy and a little retro, but in an eye-pleasing way. Look at.
It's a conveyor belt? This can't be the real entrance, right? It seems to be the only way inside. Want to give it a go?
This is terrifying, honestly. You carefully crawl in. Aha. Standing patron. Look at. This guy looks like some sort of comic book space cop. Another cosplayer. Touch? Hands off if you want to keep him, pal. Otherwise, those grippers of yours could net me a clutch of Kraz. What the fuck that mean, though? Brick is the name. Brick M. Stonewood. The M stands for metal. Brick, metal, Stonewood. Okay. You need some? You got some I need? What's your cycle? Hot wash. Okay. Look at me. Big white hero of the Great War washed up on this pup squad at the ass end of some shit little arm of some shit little galaxy with you. You're welcome. Hey. Take this spoiled milk. I'm a human being. My Kraz comes in the form of completely different rotten stuff. Kraz is different for every person, you see. What the fuck that mean, though? Inner Haven bartender. The person running the Inner Haven appears to be a wolf hybrid. No, wait. They're just in a wolf costume. No part of that fur is definitely attached to them. What's going on here? It's a furry, motherfucker! Welcome to Inner Haven. Ask me anything. Oh! I gotta ask about the costume? Oh, yes, I am wearing a wolf costume for the costume party. Yes, I also happen to be a wolf hybrid. Yes, I understand it's a bit redundant. I don't really know how to explain it, so was there anything else? What's this bar about? Inner Haven is a club started by some like-minded individuals who enjoy a slower and more connected nightlife experience. Less dancing, lighter drinks, a little quieter than your average dive. Our main location is in San Jose, but we drive up to booth here at Pub Crawl to spread the word. Let me know if you want a shot. Oh, I get it. Okay, so this makes a lot more sense. So this is a vendor exhibition, basically. Like, just that is a normal location. Sure, all we have here are jelly shots. We're kind of weird. You start digging through the pile. And you grab a lemon and swallow it. Okay, thanks. Look at that. Nightlife for the introverted. Inner Haven is a quiet little hole just out of the city. This is a guacamole man. The person dressed as a blue bean-shaped alien wobbles around the pub. Some weird game character. Okay, touch. You give them a friendly smack. They do a 360 spin and slap you with their huge blue left hand. Your mood feels improved. Sure. Hi, please help me, I'm lost. Hello, what's up? Help, I'm lost, who are you? I want to go home and eat a food. Hi, please help me, I'm lost. Spoiled milk. Oh, he's back. Can I give you that again? Okay. The DJ bartender for Yuzo Club looks super into the entirely inaudible set he's playing right now. Is that just a VR visor he's wearing too? Speak to? This beat is flowing through me like one of Gordon's favorite cocktails. Can I get one? You know it's really hard to hear your speakers over the pub's audio system, right? What? A drink? Oh yeah, coming right up after this next track. Alright, so speak to him again. Oh yeah, it's cool. Streaming it out to over 30 viewers on Lips Live right now. 30 viewers on Lips. Gordon said if I ever hit 50, he might let me play a whole song over the pub's actual speakers. Okay. Hey, random, hello. An animated, friendly-looking man is greeting everyone that walks by like an old college buddy. Might be the owner or whoever is hosting the party. Touch.
High five.
Okay.
Welcome to Pub Crawl. Come in, come in.
Yeah, this is the guy.
I always love seeing new faces. Can I get you anything? I'm the owner, Gordon.
What was up with that door?
Did you like it?
No.
It's all about the unique pub crawl experience.
It's creepy.
The name just makes it cute, but the whole point behind the conveyor belt is to equalize. Going out doesn't have to be all about puffing your chest with some nice shoes on and a business card. Here you have to get down and crawl before you even get in the door. Even me.
No, thank you, Justin, for clipping that.
Everyone's on equal ground here. Anyone too good to get on their hands and knees can hang out somewhere else. I'm one of those gotta be able to laugh at yourself kind of people. You probably guessed. But there's also a second part behind the name. We aren't really just one bar. Think of it more like a bazaar, bar, bazaar. See all the different stations? All are unique local microbreweries and small craft retailers. We rent out the spots and we cycle through attractions about once a month. But there's always at least 4 different bars to taste every night. I wonder if folks who don't go out very much think this place changes hands every time they visit. But you get the whole point, right?
Yeah, there's a place like this kind of opening up. It's not a bar, but it's restaurants.
To get into the pub, which inside has its own pub crawl.
Oh yeah, I figured that was like an actual thing that was coming out. The advertisements that you see in ROM are actual games. Like Duck Game was advertised. YMO's an actual band that backed this game. I forget the other one that was here. Well, I mean, there was a advertisement for Mid-Boss's Gays in Games documentary. I forget, there's another one. Aside from Yick. This place is rad. This is the reopening, right? Tell me more about yourself.
Me? Oh, I'm nothing special. My mom and pop were tech geniuses. Did work in AI before it was cool. They always wanted me to follow in their footsteps. When we moved to Neo SF and I saw all the lights, I just fell in love with the nightlife scene. They told me to grow up and get a real job, so I designed this place, and I have not worked a day since.
What made you like the Seas so much?
I mean, have you been out on the town? People talk about going on expensive vacations to the Arctic Circle and all that shit, you know, to see the Northern Lights. But like, just take a long look down the streets here sometime. I've never seen so many colors in my life. Not to mention, everyone's just so loving the nightlife. People of all backgrounds. Hybrids, now ROMs, apparently everyone just gets to be themselves here. Not a lot of places in this country can say the same.
That's a really beautiful way to look at it.
Only way to find beauty in this world is to look for it, in my opinion. Was there anything else you wanted to ask me?
So what do you think of The Awakening?
I think the city's still in shock, to be honest. You know, I want to be on the right side of history. So the ROM I work with, I'll respect them as they figure themselves out. I think it's just gonna take time to get used to. Was there anything else you wanted? Yeah, newly renovated. It only took 2 months, but that's at least 8 different bars in pub crawl time, so we made an event out of it. This costume party. The place itself, I bought it 4 years ago from a retiring club owner. Just had to spruce it up with a few things by my own design. Took a couple of years, but we now have a loyal base that comes in every weekend, especially Sunday mornings.
Sunday mornings?
It's helped me sleep a lot better at night.
The left side of history.
All right, then, take care of yourself.
The people who protested, like, the desegregation of schools.
The conveyor belt is always on. And remember, you are enough.
Bro. You don't gotta hit me with the feelings. Ah, it's the man! This is the man you're supposed to be able to date! Ah! Also, wait, this is that girl from that one game. A quiet girl with a metal headband and blue hair. Doesn't look like she's talking to anyone. ... She hasn't said a word to anyone all night. I wonder if she can't speak, or maybe she only knows a different language. It's Yukino! Oh, someone cosplaying as Yukino herself.
If only Ramona were here, she would definitely want to get a picture together.
What's up? You look like Yukino too, huh? Oh, you like Yukino too, huh? Definitely the best VR drama out there right now, if you're really good at keeping a character. Rats. A large man with cybernetic arm and a metal teeth. He's dressed up quite dapper and keeps snapping to the beat. Fuck. What's happening? The name's Rats, not Rats. Rats. Say it right. You got rum? Yep. Your standard whites and golds, but we usually give samples out of our secret spice signature, the Rumble. We're only legally allowed to give out one of them per day per customer. At our building. Here, take a free sample. Let me know if you can't find something better to drink in this dump. I doubt you will. Rats Rumble specializes in, you guessed it, rum. Is a drink worth a rumble with that guy? Hey, sir. Appears to be a lion hybrid, standing off alone. He doesn't look as festive as the rest of the crowd. Speak?
You need something?
Haven't I seen you somewhere before?
I hope you haven't. I'm only either here or at work. And I'm not much fun at work. And I would never want you to think I'm not much fun.
Chill out. Why are you
I haven't
smelling?
seen you around here before.
Why are you smelling?
If you're
Freaking
here
me out,
alone.
man. I'm with my friend.
I'm
A
happy
little-
to keep you company.
A little cute baby. Please don't say anything weird in front of my child. What's your name?
I'm called Crow. And you are?
Moon.
The
Bro.
pleasure is all mine.
Bro, what the fuck was that noise? What's happening? I'm not a furry, I don't understand this. What do you do for fun?
I go out a lot. Drinks and music makes a good night. I love meeting new people. I also like,
Twinks?
well, it's a little embarrassing, but I really like writing fan fiction roleplay, specifically in the Kiko Dark Sorcerer fandom.
I'm gonna fucking lose my shit right the fuck now. Help! Being called out. Hold on. Gotta send this. What? I love that show. I'm a writer too, but I've never been the fanfic type. Nerd. What? I love that show.
You too?
Jesus
Isn't it
fuck.
the best? That's not as popular as it used to be, so it's not like a common subject in most fanfic circles lately.
I'm losing my shit.
But that's cool that you're into it.
What kind of work more? Did you get your mane so shimmery? What do you think about the awakening, I guess?
I think hybrids are being more understanding about it in general, you know? Because we've been through it. It's not hard to go from you're not human, you're an animal, to you're not human, you're a tin can. Still, I wasn't thrilled about negotiating a salary for my assistant. That still feels weird in my mouth, but I'll get used to it.
Marco, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. This is out of my depth. I yelled for Tori to try and get help. She's the furry, she knows what to do with this. How do you get your mane so shimmery? My son is my son is in the chat. My baby is here at the bar. Why did I bring my baby to a bar? Why did I bring my baby to a bar? Help, police. Why did I bring a baby to a bar, Marco? Start over? What turns you on?
You honestly want to know? It's probably not what you're expecting.
I asked what it turns him on. Tori, help.
I like rope bondage. Have
Tori.
you heard of Kinbaku?
Tori. Tori. Get this man. Tori. Help me. Help me. I'm losing my shit here. I can't handle this. No.
I like being tied up and made to feel powerless. I find surrendering my control is intoxicating.
Tori, this is the man for you. No! I can't. Can't handle this. This is too terrible. No! No! No, no! No, 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 no. Chat, I can't fucking handle this. You think his ideal match is Wonder Woman? I mean, I guess. I want my wife. Wife, help! This is too much. I can't handle it. This 99% harder than me, like, heart beating out of my chest trying to run away from a fucking assassin. Oh boy. Oh boy. I can't. I need my wife. I'm gonna cry. Tori. Come play this game for me. You're the Julian Dumb, not me. Where's Coco? I'll call Coco. She's the big top of your chat. Actually, I wonder if Coco from 4 Pixels is also a top. Questions for Stardew Valley, the series. Coco's gonna kill me. The Coco with C's, not K's. Oh, I see you posting that. I see you posting that. Good for you, Margot. I didn't want to know that. You're still not. You were a babby son. Why am I in this bar with this lion man? You're a Nintendo. Wife. No, I can't do this. Like, I'm terrorized. I'm gonna slap myself in the voice room. Help me. Be the cheerleader you know that is needed. Distressed honking.
Time up, bitch!
Okay.
You're cute. So we'll see.
Oh,
I want
boy.
to talk a bit more.
I get to hear you in fucking stereo. What kind of work do you do?
Boring desk job.
Sure.
Which I kind of like. I don't know if I'd do well with the riskier, flashier jobs.
Oh boy. Well, if adventure's a problem for you, we may not get along. I'm pretty risky. That's why you come out clubbing? Well, there's nothing boring about you. Psh, come on, I'm not dumb. You don't work a desk job. Help. Police. I'm going to put the I'm pretty risky job because we're going to go with Tori on this magical journey.
That's not what I said. I certainly enjoy adventures. It's just probably for the best that I don't have them that often.
What do you like in partners?
Asking for a friend.
Ah! He roared! No! Tori, he roared! Amy, hi! I didn't realize that she left me!
Yeah, she abandoned you.
Bastard! You get back in here! You can't leave me! You can't leave me! Amy, I'm not a furry. This is hurting me. Amy, help! You're the other furry. What? You're both. Maggie, you come fuck this lion.
I like someone who's decisive, confident, Someone who can command a room. I don't have the time or patience for
Oh, Jesus
shy
Christ.
nowadays.
I'm losing my fucking... my whole
I look
life's
for people
gone.
already shining bright and gorgeous, just being them. Also, someone who can cook. I live on microwave food.
This man was made for Tori. Someone please come get this man for Tori.
I don't feel like we're a good fit. But I'm sure there's someone else you can pick up.
This is why they're like, hey, hang on. This is why there's a start over button. Oh no, wait, no. Mane so shimmery?
Silky Kitty, main attraction, of course.
I thought he was making a fucking joke and I'm gonna fucking scream.
I only use it twice a week because you don't want to hamper the natural oils in the hair. But it works magic.
I gotta get going!
Nice meeting you. Have a good night.
Because the fleas thing would be so offensive. God help me.
Well, I think that wraps up everyone we needed to talk to today.
Oh God, Tori, you just witnessed all of that. I'm so sorry.
If there's one thing I've learned, it's that there's always something to find in Neo San Francisco.
Tori, why?
You need something?
I needed you guys to see that sniffing animation because this super... That's what made me scream initially. It was like, why? See, this is just rude. So do you have claws? Can you get fleas? What are you? Like, this is rude. This is rude. That's rude.
Nice meeting you. Have a good night.
He wants you to be rough with him.
Well, I think that wraps up everyone we need.
Okay, Turing, stop telling me that. Okay. I'm leaving. Goodbye forever. I'm going to pet this cat. And that's probably going to be the end of the stream because this is just the eternal epilogue thing. I don't want to make him roar. No. Please, no. Shh, quiet now. It's hard to, at work at being a perfect example of a cat. God damn it. Let me talk to the kitty. Over 1,000 years, felines of all kinds crafted the fine art of the catnap. Beautiful, peaceful even. Pet the kitty. The little cat bumps its forehead against your knee and starts kneading its paws against the ground. Oh my god. I love it. The kitty purrs underneath your hand. Okay, that's enough, chat. I'm going to bed. I can't do it.
Oh, poor Moon.
Why couldn't it have been a dragon? Anything else. Literally anything else.
So just because it's furry, you don't want to date it? I see how it is.
I literally, my mental block immediately slapped on. It was like, no.
That's quitter's talk.
No, it's not. I literally, there's so many anthros in this goddamn game, but that one literally roared. I'm gonna fucking cry. I hate this. Oh, goodbye, chat. Goodbye, Amy. Goodbye, everyone, forever. I'm ashamed. Anyway, this has been ROM 2064. Eventually, I will finish Valhalla with Tori at some point soon, hopefully. Needs negotiating. Because also, I forgot what the fuck we were doing. I was like achievement hunting, but I don't remember where I was. So there's that. But, yeah, I think that's it. That's everything. We got all of, like, the bonus content that was in this, so 2064, ROM 2064, whatever the title is completely over. VODs will go to YouTube. I will see you sometime, Friday, on the 4Pixels channel for my stream of more Dark Cloud, which will be at 9:30 EST, which is 8:30 CST, if I remember correctly. I am very bad at time. So, also, I want to play some Sims soon. I'm gonna pick which game, and then I'll probably like put that on the weekend or into next week to replace ROM. So yeah, thanks y'all for joining, even latecomers, early-comers, whatever, because some people left to go to bed. But yeah, bye-bye!